Aloha, bitches.
All right, we're live on air with Z, our main attraction, and Ray,
Yo,
our second main attraction.
And then Walter, third main attraction.
He ain't drunk yet.
And Quark saying bitches all the time because of long 13 hairs giveaway.
So how did you guys like that last chat?
Arson's Tony's, I mean, it was business, but it was good. I didn't watch UFs because I was actually in Artisan Tony's, so.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Arson Tony's tomorrow.
It's like an hour and a half worth of very dull stuff, but very informative. You can see how we're tracking. It is pretty much run like Robert's Rules of Order, so it's not the most exciting thing in the world to be a part of or listen to, but it's actually going for a good cause.
Yeah.
And it's like anything else. Sometimes you have to be business about stuff to be able to get anything done.
So, are they trying, or which law are they trying to repeal first? Because I started.
We have decided to go after, well, however you want to put it, silencers, suppressors, politeners, cans. I call them politeners because that's what they really are.
Yeah.
Non-deafeners.
Yeah, they're where I'm at. Silencers are, if you even talk about it, they're like, oh, only poachers use those. Well, no, not really.
Look at Ohio.
Hitmen.
Yeah, poachers and hitmen. But of course, I live in Hit Town.
Yeah, just point out Ohio, who made it a lot easier to obtain NFA items. They made it legal to use suppressors to hunt with. I mean, just imagine that. If you're a hunter out there and you're out there in the woods, don't have any ear pro on, or, say you're up in your tree stand or whatever, you're tree blind, and you're blind, and you're with your buddy, and you both see a deer, and you both fire off your 30-06 or 308. They made it legal to use. And damn, you can't hear anything for a week.
Yeah. I got my first deer this year sitting on a couch pointing outside a window.
You would be not really shocked then to see how many people do that here in the state. They go up north, they stay in their cabin, they open the window up, have a fire going.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I've fired before, outside, and I've had an Indy in my house. And I'm like, okay, I know how loud this is going to be. And then I was like, ouch, afterwards. It was a little bit louder than I thought.
Oh, and when you're in a surrounded, it's like going to the indoor ranges. It's really loud.
Yeah, but I mean, my barrel was sticking out the window probably 16, 17 inches. So I was thinking, it'd be, out there a little bit more, but no, it kind of rang my bell a little bit.
I shot my TV with a 380.
Today?
And no. Wow, way back when I was young and dumb. But I didn't even remember hearing the gunshot because I was so upset about my TV.
Yeah.
That 13-inch tube television, was serving you well.
I wish it was just that.
Ooh, the other day, someone in Gun Channels just said that they shot the Glock in the house the other day.
Oh, ballistic.
Yeah, expansion. Yeah, I couldn't see his full name.
He's always like, I'm gonna shoot my Glock down the hallway out the back door.
And he actually did it, the moron?
I don't know if that's exactly what he did. But
See, there's one problem with doing that. You're shooting out the door. What if somebody comes walking along on either side of the doorway and you can't see them?
Then they get motherfucking shot.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, that TV, it was a flat screen Pioneer, and it did a pretty good job of stopping bullets. So
That was a 380.
you can hide behind it if someone's shooting a 380 at you. Take cover.
Bliss Expano said he needed to chrono some rounds, and it was raining outside, so he shot inside.
He is a frickin' moron. There's a link out there. You can correct me if I'm wrong there, Ballistic, but come on, you're a moron. It's great. No, I've shot on my front porch, like on 4th of July, but then it was just a 22 and a flare gun.
I was always told to shoot a couple rounds without any hearing protection to get used to it in case you had to use your gun, and I was like, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard, because if I have to use my gun, I'm not going to care if I have hearing practice.
Damage, yeah.
Right.
I'm not going to care if I have hearing damage, but I have to use my gun for self-defense.
Well, if it was a 50 BMG inside the house, it might be the last thing you ever heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. And I gotta admit, Stone Guy did let somebody shoot without his ears on a 50 BMG. He has video of it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Really?
Yeah.
Stone Guy.
I'm sitting there watching, watching the video. I'm going, his ear pro's on the table. His ear pro's on the table. And it's like, Stone Guy, you moron! You don't see his ear pro's on the table. And it's like, I think Stone Guy was just sitting there behind the camera, giggling his ass off.
That's just mean.
Yep.
Alright, so I got a serious question for you guys.
All right.
Which channel are you looking forward to some SHOT Show stuff from the most?
Nothing
Who's your go-to? Who's your go-to guy or gal?
Well, I believe in hero worship, so I'm going to go with, I'm looking forward to G-Webs and Yankee Marshall.
Alright.
G-Webs over Yankee?
Honestly, that's the truth.
Yeah.
What I want to see is Yankee Marshall, not because it's Yankee Marshall, just because I know he's going to show stuff and say the truth.
Oh, and that Gear Locker dude. Thanks for having him on G-Webs. I thought I didn't never met that, or not met him, but I didn't know about that channel, so I ended up subbing him. Thank you.
Yeah, I subbed him too.
Probably seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind seeing G-Webs because I know they're going to be like 3 minutes long and cover everything.
Oh, come on, you're not going to watch the
We quit doing reviews 2 years ago, I think.
video stories.
Yeah, but see, you still do the interviews, though. That's one of the things that I like, is you're still interviewing some of those folks.
Now, Tack Daddy, if I see him in a shower robe, I am unsubbing him for about a week and a half.
If I see Tack Daddy doing those videos, I'm just going to like, ignore.
So G-Webs, you're going to SHOT Show, you're just not going to Media Day, right?
Probably.
Alright.
So
Did you get a new mic?
What?
I asked if you got a new mic, because you sound crystal clear today.
No, they messed with my laptop last week at the radio station.
Ah, okay.
So is Media Day the first day?
No, Media Day's separate, and it's the day before. But
Okay.
people consider it the first day, I guess.
That's where you get to test fire some of the new guns, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's like the Pro-Am before a golf tournament.
Does anybody, do you have to have a media pass to go to that, or can anybody go to it?
Only media, and then only people are invited now because it's so crowded.
Wow.
Fewer people than, well, I don't know if it's fewer people, but limited amount.
And Ballistic, did you get to the post office?
No, I did not today, actually. So I'll be going by
You
there probably
suck,
Monday.
bitch.
We started a mailman though.
I had to work on something today, and I was gonna go. Actually, I forgot to take it this morning, and I was like, well, I'll just go over here to the other post office close by the house, and I was working on my car. I did not get to it.
He owes me an Every Second Matters black patch for my Every Second Matters tan patch.
It'll get there, trust me. It'll be.
3 years from now.
I'm gonna put it in a time capsule and bury it and give you instructions on how to find it. Clues.
I have your address, and I will buy a sniper rifle.
Hey,
Well,
I shoot out the front door randomly on occasion, so you better watch out.
That's fine, Quirk. The patch isn't going to be in his house.
That's premeditation. That just gets you the chair. He's in Georgia. Never mind. I don't
Yep.
think they give you the chair in Georgia, do they?
They think it's a lethal injection now. It used to be up until I think the early 2000s, late 90s when they switched it. I don't remember.
Yeah, they want to inside gun channels. They're asking about your indoor gun range.
Oh yeah. It was pretty fun. I just think it was my brand new chronograph, and I don't think it's waterproof. And it had been raining all day. Like this is back when it rained like crazy for a couple of days here, about a week or two ago. And I was like, I had just loaded these new rounds up, and I was like, man, I want to see how these things are doing. I didn't want to wait till the next day to shoot them, so I was like, I'm gonna shoot them outdoor. Nobody was home except me, so I was like, I'm not gonna hurt anything.
Yeah. My next question was going to ask how the parents felt about it.
Oh god, well, I mean, if it was just my dad home, he probably would tell me to wait. I don't know. He probably wouldn't. I could probably walk in there and be like, here, put these earmuffs on. He'd be like, why? Come on.
Wait until your mom gets home.
Yeah, if his mom was home, he'd be grounded. He wouldn't be on here.
I've shut off those little 22 blanks before inside the house with people home. But they're not that loud. They're the ones that you use in those drills. The cement drills, the nail guns. I guess you should say.
Yep.
Yeah, the ram set is one of those. They're not even loud enough to make your ears ring really. Well, inside they are a little loud. Outside you don't even need really earmuffs unless you're shooting like a ton of them. I use those to do quick draw stuff. It's pretty fun.
You are an idiot, though.
Fun until you launch a nail into the wall.
Oh, you know what I mean. I'm using my 22 gun revolvers.
Well, next time stick a pellet in there too, and then put the.
Well, I thought about is making some kind of wax bullet or something and putting them in there so I could actually see where I hit off the hip. And
I'm going to tell you this right now. Teo Flatermouse actually did that with a 22. He actually put 177 pellets in his 22.
Oh, I don't want to put anything with weight in there. It'll be something that if I get hit with it, it's not gonna like burst, kill me, hit a blood vessel or anything. So.
Because dying's a bunch of bullshit. Let me tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you only die once. Make it count.
Hey, most people only die once.
And plus, I know if I ever did it with any kind of live round like that, I wouldn't do it as fast as I could, obviously, because I would be too scared to push it. So I want to see how fast I can do it with like a wax bullet.
I could see it right now. Ballistic shoots himself in the toe.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna wear boots when I do it with wax bullets because that would hurt like crazy, even with tennis shoes on.
He's gonna be wearing steel toes.
You are an idiot.
Well,
He's
wax.
young.
It's just
He's young
wax.
and dumb.
It's just wax.
Yep.
If I was real dumb, I'd be using real bullets.
Yeah.
I know people who've done that before. They don't even do it. The competitions now, they have the quick draw competitions they do inside. They use like laser something like where it picks up the hit. They put something in there. I forget how they use it. They don't even use it. They don't use wax. They might use wax bullets in some competitions, but I've seen the competitions where all it is like a big circle target. It's all indoors, and it's like a big circle target, and the circle's like 2 feet across. It's like 20 yards away, 30 yards away, and they all do. They stand in one position and they draw. And there's like a laser or something that picks up if they hit inside the circle or not.
It's probably like one of those shot targets that as soon as you pull the trigger, the hammer drops on the laser and shoots beam.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Something like that. And that's what they do now. So because it's safer.
Who needs safety?
Exactly. Yeah, but I bet I could hit a off the hip. I can draw and shoot off the hip in like 0.3 seconds. I think 0.3, 0.4, somewhere around there. So within 10 feet, I probably could shoot that fast and hit somebody. I don't know. Somewhere in their chest, hopefully. We'll see. I'm gonna try it out when I get some extra time.
Anybody looking forward to anything special at SHOT Show this year?
Nope.
I haven't even really been like researching anything new yet.
KSG Gen 2, Gen 3?
Oh, so they actually.
I'm looking at older guns, like a P320.
I'm thinking all the new Glock MOSs, and I'm excited to see how that 40 looks with an RMR on it.
What do you mean 40? What?
The G40.
Oh,
So it'd be a 10 millimeter.
right. That's a new long slide 10mm, right?
Yeah.
What
And
else
I
are
think
they?
it's also
What else are
gonna
they
be-
releasing?
Also, there's slides for the 41, the 35, and 34. Does that sound right? Cut for the RMR, I think.
Oh, so they're cutting all the long slides for RMRs. That's nice. Huh.
I think.
Oh, it makes sense. That's the right. Yeah, 34 and 35, 41 and the 40 are all the practical tactical is what they call them, long slides. And then they have the 17L and the Glock 24, but they don't make a lot of those. They only do limited runs. I always wanted to shoot one of those to see if there was a big difference between a 17L. It's only 3/4 of an inch barrel length difference.
I'm excited to see how much recoil that 10 millimeter is going to have, or not have. Actually, is kind of more like what I'm thinking.
And it's 10 millimeter. It all depends on the load.
It'll hold the same amount of rounds as the 40 cal.
No, I
won't
said
it?
load. I said load.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just wondering though. Want it hold 15? It should.
What is the 21 the other full size? Is that right? No, the 20, right? The 20.
20.
21's 45
So-
ACP, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So the 20 is the other 10 millimeter that's full size or whatever, and I think that's 10 and 15.
Yeah, that's what I figured because it's the same diameter as 40K. It's just longer. That's all it is a long 40. So.
No, all of 40 is the short 10.
Okay,
The
whatever.
short
Vice
10
versa.
50.
Yeah, the 10 millimeter was created first, so that makes sense.
Touche. Douche.
Gotta correct these whippersnappers.
So I got my 40 cal upper today, which is awesome.
What do you mean?
I bought an upper for my Glock. They got a 35 upper.
You're talking slide and barrel.
Okay, here I'm thinking you're talking like a rifle or a carbine or something like the Mech Tech or something like
Right.
that.
Oh no.
It's a slide
Now
and barrel.
I gotcha. That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I won't be able to shoot it for a while because I don't have the stuff to reload for it. And
Hey, there's always factory rounds.
yeah, but
He can't buy them when he's underage.
oh
He
wait,
has to
yeah.
have mommy or daddy buy them for him.
I know a
As far
couple
as
places that
rifles go, I hope that Faxon brings their ARAC 31. I hope that gets a debut at SHOT Show.
What's that?
That's supposed to
31.
be that's
If
supposed
you
to be a
say,
308.
yeah, ballistic. If you say you know some shops that'll sell it to you, you shouldn't say that.
Oh, I'm not gonna name them. But they don't know that I'm underage either. They just don't ID me. I guess I look old enough. They've never
Well,
ID
the thing
me
is
before.
that
I don't know how a 13-year-old could look old enough to pass for 21.
I bought powder, primers, and handgun ammo. I bought a 44 Magnum one time.
Well,
in the shop.
powder and primers, there's no age limit on those.
It's 18.
Yes, that's it.
I have an ID'd for that. A couple stores they've ID'd me for powder. Usually when I buy stuff like that, though, I don't even wait till they ask. I just pull it out and lay it on the counter. If they want to look at it, they can look at it.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not carding you because your balls haven't dropped yet.
Do what?
Do what? Did you give him a cup check, Quark?
Well, I didn't even hear what you said, Cork. What did you say?
Not old enough to have his balls drop yet.
Oh my God.
Well, you know,
I missed some.
he
of
knows
that
from
one.
experience.
I know, Moon. You didn't miss anything. Trust me. You
Yeah,
didn't
he
miss
did.
nothing. We were talking about what we wanted to see at SHOT Show, and then Quark talking about ballistics balls. So I don't know really where we're at.
Maybe that's what he wants to see at SHOT Show.
Ballistic. Just do a private video called SHOT Show, and then show Quark your balls.
There you go. There you go.
I'm at SHOT Show, technically.
Once on the internet, always on the internet.
That's right. Yeah, I'm good. I'll pass.
Yeah, one day when he gets to be 18 and applies to colleges, they'll see that and they'll like.
Cork, you already know I'm like halfway through college. Shut up.
So, Moon, what do you want to see coming out of SHOT?
I want to see surprises.
I want to
Very
see
nice.
Glock.
I like that. Like
Oh.
Christmas in January and shit.
I want to see a single stack Glock 9.
Ain't happening.
It's
Ain't
That ain't
happening.
happening. Stop listening to Stone Guy.
No, I think it's going to. If they want it, they're going to have to compete with Springfield and M&P.
Man,
They
Glock
Yeah.
don't have to
Watch
do
it.
nothing but just
If
count the money.
I don't know. I think it's going to happen eventually. Just wait.
If I had to pick,
Oh, yeah, but it's not going to be this year.
No,
if I had to
no.
pick unrealistic like dream things to see, I would want M&P to do their Glock 19 size, 9mm and 40 instead of their in between compact whatever size they got now. I'd
All
like to see
right.
them do something like that. I'd like to see Glock do like a 19 slide with a 26 grip size.
26L,
Yeah, that would be sweet.
like what Ralph did
That'd
to
be
his.
kinda
Guys
nice.
aren't thinking big enough. Once you want a carbine Glock,
No. I have no idea what that would look like, or I can't even imagine.
If I wanted
it would be
to,
ugly as sin. It'll be black, but it'll take the
if I had a
Glock
Glock
extendo
carbine,
mags, which will be regular size mags for it.
if I had a Glock carbine, I'd want it to be a slate fire.
But if Glock did do a carbine, what makes us all think it would be a pistol caliber?
That's true.
Okay,
There you go. Valid point.
okay. A Glock carbine would kind of look like something between a Keltec and a High Point.
Wait a minute. MechTech or whatever already makes the slap-on
Yeah,
upper.
the upper, you just put the frame right into it.
And if I ended up getting a G40, I think that would be a good mix to get have a 10mm carbine.
Yeah, it'd be a good little like hog gun or something.
That'd be something.
They have the one
That-
from 1911 too. You know, you can get a 1911 upper. It's like a 16-inch barrel or something crazy like that.
Yep. So I'm not saying that a Glock carbine would look like that. I'm just saying that there's stuff out there already where you can. Like, wasn't one of them the Whisper? Wasn't that another one that was like that? Pistol caliber carbine. The Feather, the Whisper, something like
Sounds
that.
familiar, but I'm not sure.
Who makes that?
I think somebody out of Washington.
Yeah, and the reason why I say a pistol caliber is because it drawn
So
a lot
take the
more,
mags.
customers than because they got interchangeable mags. You can glue, use your Glock, extendos. You can use your Glock 17,
True that,
17 mags. Yeah.
They could make like a 223 that takes PMags and go that way.
Yep.
couldn't they?
Yeah, it'd be
The
cool.
Glock assault rifle.
I was wondering, forgot to mention it earlier. I was talking about the new upper I got. I didn't realize there was such a big difference between the Glock finishes. I guess before when they were using Tenifer and they switched to black nitride or whatever it is they use now, Because the older one, the 40 upper, I got Gen 3, and it's like almost a gloss black. Not like really glossy, but it's just glossier than the new one, the Gen 4, which is like.
It's like the Teflon finish.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't have it up here with me, or I'd show you on camera. All I have is my
Yeah, like
millimeter.
that.
That's the new one, right?
No.
No, mine's shinier. I can't tell. It's hard to tell on the camera like that.
Well,
Do you have a Gen 4 beside it? Nearby?
Yes.
Hold them side by side, and I'll tell you if that's what it looks like on mine. You can look
Say
on that,
please, motherfucker.
please,
All right.
motherfucker.
Can you see the difference?
It all Glocks look the same to you.
Huh?
You're
Okay.
racist. Let's just admit that all Glocks look the same to you.
Yeah, the one a little bit different, definitely.
There you
but-
go. There's good one.
Are you saying he's a Glock
Yeah,
bigot?
yeah.
TF? Is that what's going on around here?
Glocketry.
Wow. Don't hate, appreciate.
Yeah, but I mean, I really don't care. They both look good. It's just different, and both the finishes seem to be pretty durable. I mean, I've had mine for almost a year now, and it hasn't hardly worn any at all.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about finishes. Last night whenever I was talking to you, I got to looking at my CZ, and I got some wear marks already, and I'm like, what the heck? It's like 5 months old.
Yeah, all mine has. It's like you can see where it's worn, but it's not even shiny or anything. It's just like
Oh, mine's shiny.
pasty spot. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
And
Is it
my,
from drawing?
well, yeah, it's from drawing from a Kydex holster.
Yeah, well, see, that's what mine is too. The only thing mine does have is right there. See that little edge there?
Yeah.
That's
where
because you're polishing it
there's
way
hole
too much.
contention. And then over here on the okay, you see that little line?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
it. That's all it has.
I'm
Stop
gonna
jacking
grab
off your
mine and I'll be back.
Go away.
I find that
I mean-
hard to believe on the CZ. That polycode is hard.
Maybe it's just his holster. Way it's set up.
Or maybe that shadow's doesn't have the polycode. It has some other.
Maybe his
That's possible. That is
in the
possible.
desert. It's got sand embedded in it. And it's causing the wear.
It'd be so much fun to shoot a full auto Glock. They make those little conversion things that go on the back of the slide. Be awesome. You got it?
Yeah, I don't think you could see it though.
I thought that the folding stock on the Uzi that's supposed to be coming out, I thought that looked pretty cool.
Where's it at?
I
Is it
see
on the
it.
end of the barrel?
You see it right here, and then there's a line starting here.
Is it that whole radius that's gotten the finish?
No.
on it, or that's
No.
the light hitting it?
That's just a light, but you can see it kind of right here, and it goes all the way up to here. There's a line where white's starting to come through.
So is that? Do you know what kind of coating that is?
I don't. It's on my CZ. But
If you're a Yankee, you would be having a whole bunch of connection fits. So
Oh, you'd be sitting there with your bluing pen, scrubbing away.
I'm like, well, it's a gun. It's gonna get scratches. I don't care.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't seen any wear yet on my CZ, but it does. My gold ring wears off on the coating.
Yeah. Well, but how much do you ever? I mean, how often
gold
do you
is so
draw it?
soft. That's why.
I mean,
What?
how often do you draw it from the holster?
As often as I take it to the range.
Yeah.
Well,
well,
so-
you know,
And I've been dry.
potentially thousands of holster pulls.
I've been dry firing with this for 5-6 months now. So
Oh yeah, tens of thousands of holster pulls in it by now, probably at least. Probably
still,
under 100,000.
nah, not near that many.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
my
said under it at least, but
my Smith, if I get it cleaned up, there's not a scratch on it. The frame's beat to hell, but
Yeah, my Walther's got just a teeny tiny spot on the leather side, right at the angle at the front. I don't want the wide angle. Right, right where the Walther is. Right, so that's the only spot, right at the front, right there. That's the only little spot. And it doesn't surprise me that would be the spot that would go first anyway.
All right, well, I'm going to stop drawing this so it never gets holstered.
I'd rather be out of practice than have a mark on my gun, right?
So you're saying you're just gonna walk around with it in your hand, finger on the trigger, or finger
No,
off?
I'm just going to get one of them felt Uncle Mike holsters.
okay.
Gun stock. He's gonna carry around a gun stock, just sitting there swinging it around like a chain.
Yeah, I'm going to do
What's up,
the,
homies? Smack somebody with it.
the Instructor Zero sock carry. Did you guys see that video?
I
No.
don't know that I did, but I might need to. That dude's pretty funny.
He puts it in an actual sock and then Appendix carries it and draws it. He's
Nice.
like, improvised holster, mamma mia.
Does
Wait,
he actually
does he-
fire it through the sock?
Yeah, that's what I asked. He fired.
No, the sock stays in his pants. He like tucks it into his belt.
Classy. I like it.
Sounds like a lot of problems ready to happen.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know when you'll ever need to improvise a holster by taking your sock off.
I think I'd rather just stick it in my waistband at that point.
But I like that guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's great.
He's
fun.
very entertaining.
Speaking about, carrying it like that, about a year and a half ago, there was a big rage about having just the trigger guard, Kydex,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like everyone was talking about it for like a month, and then nothing.
You said last year it was like that?
Yeah. Last year or the year before.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't. I've just not gotten into the game. So, what are you talking about? Just like in general,
Yeah,
trigger guard
just in
holster,
general.
The
made
Mick
out
holsters, yeah.
of Kydex, or
Yeah.
any trigger
Yeah.
any trigger guard holster.
No,
Yeah,
just,
the Mick holster.
just a trigger guard. Kydex just sitting on it there on the trigger guard.
Well, I think at that time we were just talking about Mexican carry in general.
Versus what? Versus the ones like the CR speed holsters. That
No,
hold the barrel?
just like just having an appendix carry, but just
Oh, you're
have
talking about ones like for everyday carry. I thought you were talking about like for competition. Yeah, the
No,
ones people put in their like they just put in their waistband and all it does is cover the trigger guard. I think those are great because they're like it takes up hardly any space and it protects exactly what it needs to.
Yeah,
I think a company was sending out the holsters for people to try out the time. That's why
okay.
let's talk about try out our holster. It's a Mick holster. Blah blah blah. So a whole bunch of channels got free holsters.
Yeah, it'd be easy to make one of your own like that. Pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of like a few of the bigger channels got Lehigh defense ammo recently. Last year, the end of last year. So you
Oh
saw
yeah,
a
that
few.
came out of nowhere. I had never even heard of that stuff until everybody on YouTube
Oh
started.
yeah, about 2 years ago too. They were doing it too. They said like Iraqi vet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. Somebody was doing some ballistics chests with them, another big channel, and I think maybe even Demolition Ranch got some.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, so these big channels were talking about it, and then nobody's talking about it, because Lehigh Defense decided it's time we do a little bit of advertising, so we sent them some ammo.
Yeah, it works too.
They could send me some ammo. I just won't test it.
Oh, they could send me the ammo. I'll pass it through the gun at a paper target.
The
I'll write him a letter back saying that was good. Thanks.
Thanks. It works perfect. You're like, what the heck, man?
It works perfect in my 50 cal ammo can.
That's how you don't get invited to SHOT Show or press events or sit more ammo. Those little Kydex holsters that carry the trigger guard, they have some that have like a string on them or something under
Yes.
the attachment.
That's
Those are
what I was talking
cool.
about.
Attach this to your belt. Or
Yeah,
your
I saw one
belt.
of those at a. When I first started shooting, the first real match I went to was actually an IDPA match. I've been shooting like tactical style matches that weren't any sport related. I went to an IDPA match and one of the guys there had one. I was like, that's pretty neat. I'm like, that'd be something I'd like to use for carry if I start carrying and I decide to carry inside the waistband or something.
Mhm.
One of these.
Yeah.
You're talking what, in like 8 years when you finally turned 21?
Yeah, that was his was a little bit smaller, maybe I don't know, but yeah, same design.
Yeah.
It's very
And
similar.
this is the Aegis. It's a little bigger than the Mic or the Mic.
Mhm.
And then I also saw one where it was just like a piece of leather or Kydex. I think it was definitely leather. And it was just a flap, is all it was. And you just put it in between your body and the pants or something, and stick it in your waistband. I think that's another, or maybe it was 2 flaps, and you just open them and set the gun in there. I don't remember exactly how you had it set up, but it was another holster.
Yeah,
Or
Raven.
anything.
I think Raven makes one like that. Or Bravo, one of them.
I don't know. When I carry though, I don't think I'm gonna carry
it's
anything in the
Raven.
waistband. I would drive me crazy carrying inside the waistband. But at least with a when I'm gonna if I carry a 17 or 19. I don't know. That might not be as bad as I
Pen
think.
dial there anyway, so don't worry about it.
Huh?
Inside the waistband isn't bad. I just don't want to carry appendix because that hurt my fat roll.
You know, it may hurt the fat roll, but just accessing the gun, having to lift that fat roll out of the way to get to the gun.
Now, what I want is this is my actual carry gun, and the Kydex only comes up to right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these sights are sharp,
Yep.
so they dig in. So I usually wear an undershirt. I want a Kydex that comes all the way up here and covers those sights.
So like covers like almost like a hood over the
I
side.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Where the heck did you get that? Because I've
This
been
is
looking
just-
for them.
It's just a 511.
Oh, really?
It's not Kydex. It's injection molded, but
Wait, let
I've
me
been using it so long now that I haven't even. I don't have a reason to buy another one yet.
Yeah. I mean,
Your
this is
other
a,
option would be a hybrid, leather inside, Kydex outside. That's what I use.
yeah. I do have a hybrid. I do have a hybrid, but I actually don't like how it feels on me. And this is a Bravo concealment, and I just wish that it wouldn't.
Each their own. I can't stand those Kydex. Those Kydex holsters against my skin
it's-
are horrible.
Well, this one, as you can see, it's curved, so it's really nice.
That doesn't even matter. It doesn't feel comfortable against my skin.
I think what I'll carry probably when I carry is a like a paddle. It'll be outside the waistband with like a paddle attachment.
This one doesn't have a sweat guard.
So you're gonna follow a Stone Guy and have a level, retention on there too?
Will I have retention on it? A little bit, probably, but I mean, yeah.
A button you have to release because that's what Stone Guy does.
Oh no.
You're following your idol.
No, I'm not gonna have any kind of button like that. No. I've messed around with the what is it? The Serpas that have that. The one that Tech shot himself with.
Yeah.
I've
they're-
in my house
Alright, it's just-
where on that the free paddle holster I got with my Walther.
Mm-hmm.
No way would I ever carry that.
Yeah, most of the holsters they send with guns like that are cheap.
Yeah.
It's not that it's cheap. It's a nice holster. It works, but it's just outside the waistband. It's just too clunky.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem I have too, though. Because I my CompTac when I first got it, it also has a paddle attachment with it, and I'm messing around with it, so I'm carrying it like I would if I was gonna carry it with like just blue jeans. And I'm so small, my hip's so tiny, like the paddle's almost like too big for my hip.
Yeah.
That's another problem I run into though, so I'm gonna have to just shop around for it.
No, see, what you need to do is carry your gun on one hip and extra mags on the other to even you out.
Yeah.
I would think if he's just wearing a gun on one side, he would tip over.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
No, it is good though. I do wear my jeans kind of loose, so I won't have to. Everything should fit fine when I start
Yeah.
carrying.
The only problem is when he pulls the gun out, when he has got the mags on the other side, he falls over the other way.
The wind, no. Curse this wind.
No,
I can't go outside. It's 3 mile an hour wind.
that's why he wants a quick draw, so he can quickly draw, fire, and put it back in his pants before he falls over.
Falls over, yeah. It's a tactical maneuver. It's a shoot,
Oh,
and
of course.
it's a shooting and dropping to cover at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, Z, do you have any holsters for your 30S? But you just not worry about it because you can't carry.
Nothing yet, but I'm like when you and Ralph were posting the what was it, Armadillo?
Yeah.
I was looking at that, and there's been some other ones I've looked at. I just haven't been in a hurry to get one yet, I guess.
And
Yeah,
there's
because
no
it's never a bad idea to have one just to carry around your house. Get used to it.
Well, yeah, and I was thinking about that. That's why I kind of wanted the one that could carry the light, and then I wanted a outside the waistband for like if to put it on like a battle belt or something, so like it was ready to go kind of a thing.
Get like a Molly attachment or something like that.
What?
One with a Molly attachment, so you put on like a battle belt.
No, like the regular belt attachment, because it's going to use like the SOE belt kind of a thing on the battle belt.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I don't think he does know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm talking about getting like a SOE belt and then a Brokos belt or whatever. You know.
But so you feed like. Never mind.
Well, spit it out, man.
But like the battle belt, like it's like a 2-part portion. So you have like the actual belt portion, and then you have like the Molly portion. So like the belt goes through the Molly. So you really don't use it to attach to the belt itself. I mean, you attach it to the Molly. Does that make sense?
You can do both, and especially with the external, that was pretty much the plan. Because that would also, if I get one of those battle belts like that, then it attaches to my enhanced LBV.
Are you talking about one of these where you insert the belt into the one, or you're talking about like
it's
duty belt style?
It's bigger. Like the battle belt portion is bigger than the one I think you have on there. But yes, the SOE belt goes in it. Don't pull a knife on me, motherfucker.
That one looked comfortable, so.
Yeah.
Like kind of like this style, right?
Yeah. And see where that top part is? That would hook up to my LBV.
Thing's fat.
Yeah.
Think
Well, it's a battle belt.
Think,
it's
think
really not.
comfort, bro.
It's not
Yeah.
an EDC belt.
It's not EDC. It's a battle belt.
I was like, what? So you can wear that thing every day? Just paint it black and tell people it's your back brace so you don't have back problems. Like, yeah, I got back problems. I gotta wear this brace every day.
Just carry a box with
Well,
you
you buy
everywhere you go.
in black. Why don't you just buy black?
I'm just gonna give them the straight up. What the fuck you looking at?
Well, if you're old, you can just look on back. I'm old. And, like, deal with it, and then that's all you gotta say.
No, what you need to do is you need to wear that and suspenders.
Oh my
Well,
God.
that's what my LBV is the suspenders, basically. You know what I'm talking about? When
Like
I
an
say,
H harness?
well, it's a load-bearing. It's the enhanced load-bearing vest or whatever. It's got the mag pouches and stuff like that already on it, so it would hook up to that battle belt that you showed in the 4 spots or whatever. So it would almost be like suspenders. It'd be great.
They're warm suspenders. Like, consistent.
They're not actually suspenders, just so you know. But okay.
The suspender style. H harness style.
Oh.
That's what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
I wear suspenders hiking and hunting.
Huh?
I wear them hunting and
Oh, yeah.
hiking. So when you're like climbing up mountains or anything, you don't have to worry about pants falling down or anything like that. Especially when you have like gear.
I need to get another holster for my 1911. I ordered one.
I agree with you, Keith, on that. Is my voice coming in weird?
No, you're good.
Oh, you're good.
No, it's not the first time I talk. So, yeah, those thick like nylon, carry belts that a lot of us wear. Those are terrible under like a hip belt of a backpack. If you haven't got any weight in it, it looks like dig into your skin. At least on me.
A ballistic, that link I just put in the side is what I was talking about, for the most part.
Oh, okay.
You see how at the bottom it's got those snaps?
Yeah.
You just loop those through the little things on the battle belt, and it just kind of becomes one.
You have your setup for grenades. Like screw a gun, you just throw out like 12 grenades.
Well, actually, you can fit 2 AR-15 mags in each of those, and then in the bottom one, yes, if I needed smoke or a tourniquet or whatever.
Grenades. Throw them out. Like, I got this.
If I had some fucking grenades, I guarantee they'd be in there, though.
If you wear that, you can't wear anything underneath it. You wear just that.
Oh, no, I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool.
I like that. You have that right now?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
I mean, I still want to get like a, I don't know about a micro rig, but if I end up with a 308, I do want that SOE, like split chest.
That one?
Yeah, the split one for the 308. That fucking rig is pretty sweet. But for now, for what I got, that's gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some just real cheap mag carriers and stuff like that. I want to take a class before I, spend the money on something that I may or may not want.
I think if I get away with the battle belt and a decent, like a SOE belt or whatever to go in it, I think between like the AR taco mag holder and some and an outside the waistband Kydex holster for the pistol that I got, and some mag pouches that, relative, maybe an IFAK too as well or something. I'll be covered. I in my mind anyway.
Yeah, but I don't want to be covered up here. I want to make sure that I run through a class and I know what I actually want and need before I go out and drop something. Yeah.
That's why it would be great if there was a place where you could try all this stuff on.
Yeah. But in the chat,
you can go to a surplus store and see what they got, if they have anything similar.
Yeah. Closest one to me is about an hour and a half away.
Compare everything side by side. That'd be awesome. Like some of the holster manufacturers, at least, like, let you return something within 100% refund if it doesn't fit you or something. But it's like a department store for all this stuff. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the gun culture will grow big enough to where there's one in every city that's close enough for everybody to get to.
Wait a minute, I thought everybody bagged on Coley and Noir for supporting the gun boutique idea.
Yeah, well, that's because that's stupid. I don't want to sit down and smoke a cigar and have some guy bring me a glass of fucking cappuccino and say, hold on, let me go get you some options. No, I want like a store like Macy's.
Stand by. Stand by.
No.
That's how like my gun shop is. We have like a fireplace, like just like an old wooden style fireplace, and like chairs that are like just sitting chairs, and they have coffee or whatever, and then you just sit there and just bullshit half the time.
Yeah, well, we kind of have that at my range. It's not as fancy, but there's soft chairs and couches and a coffee machine.
Some of them they have Cabela's like catalog or like whatever, just some different catalogs, so you could like order stuff if you wanted to. We just pretty much sit there and just bullshit.
Yeah.
While either like Frank works on our gun or anything. You know what I mean? This is like an actual gunsmith shop.
So
he has some consignment and stuff like that.
So is it a shop? Is it a store? Is it a range?
It is a gunsmithing shop, and he has like some consignment, like guns on consignment. Then he carries some like like regular like hunting rounds.
That makes sense because like if you go to a gunsmith, you know what I'm saying, you get like a trigger job like 45 minutes, or you get something installed, it'd be like half an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then we just then they have like inside the there's like a log cabin. It's called Frontier Arms, and it's like a log cabin. You like pretty much just walk in there, and it's like a cozy log cabin that he does.
I don't want to hear about any of your fake ass Washingtonianism.
Defending world champs.
Don't you know I have houses that are older than your state? Dude, seriously, like I like intersections that are older than your state. You're real.
I don't want to hear it, man. I got some of the oldest houses in
You
the
know
country.
what I'm saying? Yeah, get real. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like we're called the 13 colonies. Like you're real. You fucking fake ass Washingtonian.
Yeah. So like
toast.
yeah.
Like that.
So like
Yeah.
we all like there's like a coffee maker right there, and like
You're like the bastard Washingtonian.
every time people are like, oh, you're from Washington? I'm like, yeah, Washington. Oh, really? You're from the East Coast? I'm like, no, Washington State.
You know what's funny? Like when you ask people like us, like where you from, we don't even say Washington. We
I
say,
know.
We say the
DC.
district. No, we just say the district.
Okay.
It's like the Hunger Games. It's like the Hunger Games.
We're from the district.
The District of Columbia. It still baffles me. Why did they call it that?
Christopher Columbus?
Is it?
No,
I don't know. I just made it up.
I really don't know, but yeah, it's wild.
Have you used that holster that Robbie was talking about, Fuss?
Yeah,
I've got
that's
me
what I
the
use. The Boss holster.
Yeah, it looks really similar to my Comtac, except the hanger looks a lot more advanced, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you get it inside or outside the waistband? What holster did you get?
No, we're talking about USPSA.
But still, what holster is it? So I'm guessing it's outside the waistband then?
Let me put the link in here. Yeah, it's outside the
What
waistband.
the fuck is filing? Oh, G?
G sharpening stuff. G Lee.
Ballistic here. You kind of see this part right here goes around your double alpha,
Right.
and then you have your different holes, so you could have different offsets for drop. You could cant it if you want,
Yeah.
and it's just always sitting there, just no matter you're running or anything, it's just rock solid on your belt. It's great.
Yeah, I like the way that mounts, because the way it mounts, you take that plate off and it just pops on the belt, right?
Yeah, I actually had to go out and buy different screws
Mm-hmm.
right here. Yeah, you can see it right there. And I had to get longer screws because I couldn't compress this enough around the double alpha belt. So I got longer screws and put all 4 of them in there, and then I backed one out and put these screws back in. Yeah.
I like that idea better, because that's the thing. My Comptac's great, but the only way you can get it on, you have to slide it on.
Oh.
And it only slides on from one end of the belt, because the Velcro is one side is the hook side, one side's the soft side. You have to slide it on from a certain side. So what happened was I put my my double alpha mag pull pouches on first. Then I got a holster and realized I only could go one way. Only slide on the belt one day, so I took all my mag pouches off and slide the holster on, and then put the mag pouches back on. I was like, oh my god.
Did you get the screws directly from them, or did you just put in your own screws?
What I did is I took this mount. Oh, I have two of these. I just took this, and this back plate is threaded. I just took it to Home Depot.
Okay.
And I walked up to check out with 4 screws. They're like, just go on. So I was like, sweet.
Are you serious?
They're like, really? You're going to come up here for 15 cents worth of screws? Just go on.
That's awesome.
I just ordered something off
What
of
state
eBay.
are you in?
Arkansas.
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 Yeah.
No, I say I just ordered some stuff off of eBay, and I totally forgot because the last thing I bought from eBay was for Scott's Secret Santa gift. I'm like, shit. Hopefully I didn't send it over to his house. But I'm glad it preset to my home address. I would have been super lame if that would have been shipped over to Scott's house.
I did that earlier. About 2 weeks ago, I sent something to my aunt's house by accident from Amazon. So I was like, crap. Oh well.
I've always wanted to try the double alpha hanger, and a lot of people run it. And it's so great because you can just change the insert, and you can use a new gun, different gun.
Yeah. I'd have to run upstairs and grab my belt, but there's just 2 mounting locations. You use one up here and then one of these bottom 3, and it's just there's 2 bolts coming out that go to the Boss holster. They also make these for Safari Lane holsters as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you just swap that off, and you just swap guns. You keep this mount in the same spot on your belt.
Awesome. That's the base hassle is taking it. It's like if you only have one belt, it's having to take everything off the belt.
Yeah.
Back on readjusting it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I have just one setup. I want to have 2 setups, one for each type of gun in case friends or something wants to go shoot. I just say, here's the belt and go.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If I was like, I was shooting like multiple divisions and cost wasn't a concern, I'd have like a belt set up for each one.
Yeah.
And not even screw with changing stuff over because the belts are like $50 a pop.
Yeah, but then you got mag holders and everything else. It gets expensive.
Oh yeah, but if you want to shoot like if you wanted to shoot, well, I guess for double alpha you couldn't use those mag pouches in that belt in single stacker production. So really, technically, you could have one belt for a limited / open rig, and then you'd have one belt for production. Well, production you wouldn't even be a belt; it'd just be your mags and your holster, mag pouches, and then you have one race rig for a revolver.
Yeah.
So Marco, did you see Yankees post today on Instagram about the pig nose?
No, I saw the roller derby giants.
Yeah,
definitely last.
It looked like it.
All right, wait a minute. So right now, while we're on gun channels, I would like to know who is Pew Pew, and I would like to know Pew No Pew, and I would like to know who is 2A223 or
yeah, he comments.
I don't know who it is, but I mean, I don't see them on gun channels, so I mean, you don't post either, so you don't post any pictures, so I don't know. And I know you're from gun channels. You have to be from gun channels. There's no other way you can't be from gun channels.
Well, they can watch chat from YouTube side.
No, because it's the people that. Well, I mean, yes, but.
But we're talking about Instagram all the time and like.
Yeah.
We're talking about Instagram all the time, and there are people that either specifically watch these chats or that follow this group of people, and more than likely they're probably a member. If they follow this group of people, they're more than likely a member of gun channels. I'm just curious to know who it is. I mean, just so I can recognize your moniker, because I really don't know who you are, and you're adding me at stuff. I don't mind it; doesn't bother me at all. But just for sake of mine, I'd just like to know who the fuck you are.
Because it looked like he had a new technique to fix the pig nose using Q-tips and hot water.
Dogs, that pig nose shit, I don't even see it. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, you want to see one?
You want to put like this. The only person who's going to see your pig nose is your murder victim.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah, what the fuck dogs?
But it's Yankee.
That shit could look like pussy lips, and it's still fucking pretty. Just like pussy. And it could look ugly as shit and wrinkly and curved up. And maybe you know what I'm saying? I mean, that shit could look like pussy lips. I really don't care.
I don't
really
care.
Don't care.
It does bother.
If it looks like
the person who cares about it is gonna be the motherfucker who gets shot by it. So I really don't give a fuck.
Well, you can't. Well, technically, you can't see it if you're dead on. If you're on from the side, the witnesses. But if you look at my.
Who cares? Then that might be the girl whose pussy lips you do get to see.
Look.
She was like, oh, that motherfucker a gangster.
Can you see that pig nose though?
You can't say anything.
Can't see anything.
I don't know. It hella goes in.
No, like it's a black screen.
I'll show you my pig nose.
My Glock 34 barely has any on it. Like it's very slightly.
Can you see me now?
Who cares?
No, it's still dark. Keys on.
Who cares?
Oh, my shit's on.
You see that? That's
It's
ridiculous.
ugly, but it's still.
Oh wow, yeah, I see it.
I would like to straighten that out a little.
Can you look at? Can you see mine?
I don't have a heat gun, but that he's got that other technique. with
Dogs,
the
who
Q-tips.
cares? Who cares? If you talking about that, if you talking about that, it's not metal.
If I'm gonna be
bro.
taking
It's not
pictures
metal.
of it, I want it to be straight.
Yes.
I didn't even know what it
You have a
meant.
Glock.
Put this. If
They're
you show me,
distracted by the ugly carpet
if
anyway.
you show me a picture of a Glock on the street like that, I'd be like, oh, that motherfucker just bought it and hasn't even shot it, and he's taking pictures of it, and he's
Yeah.
taking pictures of it before he shot it. I'm like, that motherfucker's a bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks too new. It makes you look
Can you see
whack.
mine?
Yeah, I see it now.
See right here, you can see through the gun. See how like the line's straight? Don't see in the middle. It just tapers in.
What you talking about, Willis?
But I don't have that problem with my FDE one.
I don't have that problem with my 34. Well, let me check. I was looking at it earlier, and it's like maybe like a quarter an inch where it's touching, if that. No,
Yeah,
you can still see all the way. You can still see. Like,
My RTF too. It just bugs me.
Tiny bit.
My split like my shit's nowhere near. All right, yes, my shit looks more like Moon's.
my 34 is looks a lot tighter than that year 17 keeps on, like, as far as in general.
Yeah,
the fit.
it looks like.
If you guys get a Smith, that doesn't have to worry about that.
I have one, but
Well, I heard the Smiths. I didn't have a problem with my Smith, but that has the droop. That's supposedly
Now,
has this
this gun has over 9,000 through it, and nothing.
Oh yeah, I don't think shooting it changes it. It's just a part of the process. The molding process.
The production process.
Yeah.
It takes way too long to get 9,000 rounds through it, like when you have no extendos. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Without them extendos, it takes too long.
Yeah.
I can do with my 34. I can dump. How many mags do I have now?
Mark,
I
you
can
got
do-
any snail drums?
I can do almost 100 rounds before I have to reload.
You got any snail drums?
I got. You talking about 9mm, James?
Well, whatever. Glock, snail drums, 50
I got
rounders.
two- I got two 9mm in the last gun show that I went to. They had a alright, so it's the same exact drum mechanism, but have you ever seen that 50-round Korean drum mag? They had a clear backing to it, which I've never seen, and on the clear backing, instead of it saying 9mm, it said 40 cal 50 round drum.
Wow.
Nice.
But because it was off the Korean base and it looked super bootleg with the clear backing to it, I was like, I'm super suspect, not gonna be the one.
I'm not gonna be the first guy to figure that out.
Yeah, and it was like $80, and I could get another 9. And put this, and I can find them 9. I can find the 9mm 50-round drums for like 50 at the gun show. So I'm gonna spend extra $30 for some suspect shit.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. They're really cool, but I just would never use one if I had one, only for fun.
That's because your neighbor lives a mile away. When I walk down the street, there's like 10,000 people within like 100 yards of me. Well, I mean,
Within range, just put it like that. You got 10,000
Yeah.
people within range.
Yeah. So get real. You enjoy your
Some of them might be crazy.
Exactly. I might have a terrorist next to me. I don't know. The motherfucker might have an AK next to me.
What are you even joking about? You probably do.
Seriously.
Check out this text I just got.
Uh-oh.
You read that shit.
Yeah? But who sent it to you is the question.
Spam.
It's just spam.
Spam, yeah. Dude, I hate freaking people on Instagram, like these accounts.
That's the pig talking to you. I live there.
They'll like your picture. Have you seen those people on Instagram that have like the accounts? They're like, and they like your picture. I'm like, who is this? And I'll go look at their profile, and it's like some like chick or somebody. It's like, go check me out on this site or whatever, or something stupid like that. It's
never
so
have that problem.
freaking annoying. Like, I wouldn't expect there to be that many spammers on Instagram, but apparently there are.
What kind of websites are you hitting up?
Not on websites. It's on Instagram. It's my gun pictures. Freaking, I get likes on.
On a rack of booty followers and, and dude followers.
Sure.
These are the best. I found this Lebanese porn star. She's amazing.
Oh.
Mia Khalifa?
Yeah, Mia Khalifa.
Not that I know what you're talking about or anything like
Yeah,
that.
me neither.
Oh yeah.
I think she's like the #1.
I just found her today. Y'all just ice me. She out there.
She's pretty hot. Okay, there we go.
Who killed the chat?
Mia Khalifa. Everybody out there is fucking Googling that shit right now. Fuckers. I know it.
I'm gonna show Robbie this mag pouch he's asking me. Hang on 1 second. Let me get my hat on here.
Oh, so Moon. So you know the little girl that I gave the Smith & Wesson Chief Special to?
Yeah.
Pink joint. So she robbed like some nylon holster from her dad, and I got a text today saying she's been walking around the house for the last 2 days with that shit on her hip everywhere she goes.
I was gonna say that's a Smith & Wesson.
This is a Smith & Wesson Chief Special.
Because from that little video, I was gonna say, is that a Lionheart?
No,
I was thinking,
Smith & Wesson,
Lionheart's
brand
a
name,
copy.
baby, brand name. I get my family brand name shit. Come on,
That's
man. She's stunting.
That's right. I had to think twice because that Lionheart's a copy of a Smith.
With a pink Smith & Wesson Chief Special. She's a beast.
Robbie, I don't know if you can see this, but this is why I did my. This is the way that my pouch is faced. So the spring wheel is facing out towards the center of my. This is where my center of my body is. My holster's on the right side, and so I just took the inserts in here, and it used to be where that piece down here at the bottom, right there, was up here.
What belt do you have?
Flipped them. Oh, this is a double alpha. Double alpha.
Yankees
Academy.
cheerleaders. Damn.
Definitely, was it definitely Les?
You should go to school with all your pouches on your belt, and like everything empty, like the way you're holding it up now. You go to
God,
school
that'd be
like
a
that.
pain. Oh, I could take a mag.
I think he's a security guard.
You
I
know,
so
I
want
almost,
to go to work
I
with
think he's a
my
rent cop.
I almost wore this to work.
Carry nothing but a flashlight.
I almost wore this to work for Halloween because I was going to dress up as a competition shooter.
Oh, it looked like his
Security guard.
pig nose trick worked.
Huh?
No,
Really?
what you need to do is wear that with your mags full of dummy rounds in a blue gun.
Yeah, if I would have had a blue gun, I definitely would have worn it for Halloween to work.
What'd you say? Hot water? You said hot water?
He said like dip it in really hot water for a couple seconds.
He
and
yeah,
then
put the water in the
jam
microwave,
them.
get it boiling, dip the end of the frame in it, leave it the end of the frame in it 15 seconds, pull it out, and put a few chips in it, or whatever you want to put in there. Space.
And here's the results. Perfect.
Wow. No shit.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, but I wonder how long it'll take for it to go back, or if it will go back.
No, supposedly once you change it, it doesn't go back.
I don't know. I was reading some comments on it. Some people
What
said
fucking
it worked
slide you
fine.
have? What? No, hold on. Wait a minute. Show that again. What fucking slide? What Glock is that?
That's
That's
Yankees.
That's Yankees.
This is 10 millimeter.
Oh, okay. So you're just showing this video. I thought you were showing you.
No, I was showing his Instagram shit. But yeah, sweet project tomorrow.
It's pretty much just like, have you ever played sports where you have to like melt your mouth guard, or like form fit it to your teeth?
Yeah.
Yep, same thing.
Same principle.
Sorta.
Except it's a different material.
Sorta. Yeah, sorta. Not really.
You only have to wear a
Same
mouth guard.
principle.
You only have to wear a mouth guard if you expect to get hit in the face.
Oh no, that was required.
No, it just
You know what I'm saying?
come on now, like all the back 10 years
Dog,
ago, like, no
if I don't hit
basketball
first,
players like
listen,
wear like
if I
mouth
don't hit
guard.
first, and I'm not getting a knockout hit, I'm not in a situation where I'm getting hit. I'm not.
So even like if you were playing basketball or something like that, like look at it, 10 years ago, no one wore mouth guards. Nowadays, look at basketball, NBA, how many people wear mouth guards?
That's if your teeth are fucked up and like they'll poke through your gums.
And like just in general, like that's not, you know what I mean, that's not an actual.
Not straight teeth. I wore braces for like 4 years. I'm not worried about that. If you got some sideways ass teeth that are gonna cut through your gums, then you got a problem. Yeah, you need a mouth guard.
I wore a mouth guard playing football because I had braces.
Exactly. I got into one. Put this during those 4 years. I got into one fight where I had braces, and I whooped his ass. But that motherfucker got one it wasn't even a shot on me. It was like a turning elbow that he didn't even mean to throw, and my lip was fucked up. But
Yeah.
punch wise, it's like 10-0 versus like that one swing arm back. Like I caught like the back of his bicep. It wasn't even like a real elbow. But them braces fucked me up, and I was like, man, I ain't fighting with braces no more. As soon as I got them off, I was fighting every day. As soon as I got them off, I was fighting every day. Fuck that.
There's a guy at my friend's house, and apparently like he's like one of those guys like you guys just hang out with, like you just see him every once in a while at a party, and he's just like, really annoying. Well, apparently like a week after he got his braces off, he got in a fight, and the guy like punched him in the teeth and like fucked up his teeth and cost him like $8,000 to get his teeth fixed and get more braces.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be fighting, I guess, if you're worried about it. Or you shouldn't be getting hit in the face. One or the other.
The kid was annoying anyways, you know.
Well, then don't start nothing. There wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah, obviously.
That's when you take your teeth out before you fight.
But like, we always got the. Every time when I play football, I would always buy like the top end, mouth guard or whatever. Because even though like the mouth guard, they'll give you insurance, so if you do chip your teeth or anything, they'll pay for it.
Yep.
So.
And then in football, mouth guards, how it's supposed to go all the way back to your molars. You be biting it off, and by the end of the season, you only have this much of mouth guard left. Covers your front tooth teeth.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always had too. Like I had one for practice, which would end up like that, and I had one for game day that was always fresh.
Yeah, so I always have I always get like the ones that would have like it would like actually detach from the string when you like if you were to put it on your face mask. It wasn't the actual like plastic, the rubber, the same material. It would be like
I like those rubber ones, especially like if you're hanging off your face mask.
Yeah. But I have the one that have like the lanyard, the rope, like kind of like for paracord.
Yeah, mine was for
like talking bullshit. Like it would just fall out. So therefore, like it would just fall out your mouth, and you could just talk bullshit to the other player and be like, your mother's pussy is so good.
So I was when I was in football, I was like the backup center. So I would always have to like
You played center?
Yeah. Back in middle school and stuff, I was the backup center, and I was
you played backup center.
He said backup.
Yeah, that means you could barely play.
No, I was a tackle. I was the blind side, I guess.
Your left tackle.
I was the left tackle.
Yeah. I
couldn't play after.
I like playing defense, so I was defensive tackle.
We went 9-1 my JV year, my freshman year.
Oh yeah.
So I played soccer and football same season, and I swam, and I swam right after football season, but fucking
swim or float.
Fuck you! I was the third fastest freshman in the 100-meter freestyle in my county. So holla at me. I'm a fat fucking whale, but I can fucking swim.
Yeah.
But yeah. So in soccer, this one dude called me a spick during like a free kick.
Whoops.
And the ball happened to go directly toward him. So like he was in front of me, I was like posting him up, and he was like digging his elbow. He was a super like he was like he was literally like 8 inches taller than me, right? And he's like grinding his elbow like into my gut. And I'm like swatting his arm, like, yo, get the fuck off me, like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, fuck you, you spick, right? And the ball just happens to come to him, like, right when he says that. So he tries to, like, all right, so I'm posting him up, but he's in front of me. And he's digging his elbow into me. And then he tries to spin around me to go get the ball, and I just go straight for his knee, and I crack his kneecap.
Dang.
So... and the funny thing was that he tried to sue me because like I live in one of like these like real sue happy like places or whatever. The motherfucker tried to sue me literally, and he was like, "No, because it's collegiate sports, you can't sue him. It was a fair play, even though he got a red card." It's funny. I got a red card, took off my jersey, and was on the bench before I even fucking got the red card. The referee had to come to the bench and give me the red card on the bench. I was like I knew exactly what I had done.
I know I'm done. I'll be over.
Yeah.
I'll be over here.
I was like,
If you do it for me, I'm gonna be over here.
My coach was so mad at me, and like, dog, I've never been chewed out in my life before by any person. I don't give a shit. I barely played for the rest of the season. It was like 2 more games left for the rest of the season. I barely played because the coach would not put me in. Put me
That
down
was
on
one of the
battle
best
spot.
things I ever seen. Was my friend used to play soccer when we were kids, and this Chinese kid got a red card because he did like a jumping spin kick, nearly kicked this kid's head off like, on
Dang.
purpose. It was fucking awesome. But anyway, this is what I got in the mail today.
Nice.
Ah! No,
Very-
no bullshit.
Oh, shit.
What the
No
fuck is this?
bullshit.
Google?
Dogs, you probably get a discount on a 1,000-round case of 45 ACP right now. You should.
It says
hey,
I get a free gift, so I'm gonna
Hopefully
check
it's
it
a
out.
1911.
Yeah.
hopefully it's a box of 45 ACP.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
That's the type of shit you deserve.
So what the hell?
How do they know?
I'm thinking Google. I'm thinking it's all connected, man.
But yeah, so after that, I couldn't play collegiate sports because he tried to sue me in soccer season, and it didn't get it settled into like the summer, and I wasn't really, and it was right before football season started again, and just Montgomery County was like, you can't sue him, but we're not gonna let him play sports anymore. So I just couldn't play it. I wasn't allowed to play collegiate sports.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. But my freshman year, I was the third fastest freshman in 100 meters. Holla at me.
Was that was in high school when that happened? All that
And
happened?
the person that beat me was a junior one of the two people that beat me was a junior who went to my school and made it to Junior Olympics, but became a druggie and never made it in life.
Dang. What a waste.
Yeah, what a waste. But yeah, I was like the Montgomery County Hispanic Michael Phelps. Out of Maryland, yeah. Out of Maryland. Maryland.
I regret not doing track or cross country. Cross country is what I should have done. I regret not doing cross country in high school because I would have been really good at it.
Football and wrestling right here.
That's what I did. I played football and then I wrestled for a couple years.
I was always good at swimming short distances. I can't swim long. I cannot. I have no endurance. I've no. Put this like from here to there. If you want to foot race me or whatever, so I ran like a 4.46 in high school.
Dang.
Yeah, but like you get me to 100 yards and it's nothing. But like short distances, I'll keep up with anybody.
See, that's the opposite for me. I can run forever, but about the fastest I've ever ran a mile is 6.5 minutes.
Put this like I'm not losing by more than a half step. I'm not. I promise you that. I don't lose by more than a half step in a short distance. In a long distance, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I should have had a rifle.
But back in the day, I could kick ass at first 20 yards, but the second 20 yards, I lost all steam.
I mean, I can run fast, but I just can't. I mean,
I can't maintain my speed. I just can't.
Honestly, I can do that. See, I ran a 5K the other day. Actually, I ran on Thanksgiving Day, and I ran pretty much the same speed the entire time. I did, so it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty good. I just had the body build for it. I should have done. I could have been good at cross country in high school. Only thing is, it's rough on your knees and crap, you know.
I didn't know Dandelion was a body type.
Very funny. Hey, I'm lean, dude. I have like hardly any body fat.
That's why I didn't realize.
That means you hardly got barely. That means you barely got hardly any muscle either.
No, it means I'm all muscle. 100%.
All 102 pounds of you.
Hey, man, I weigh 135, 140.
Hey,
and you're what, like
6'4"?
6'4"? And you're like 6'2"?
Yeah.
He's like 6'2", 6'3", buck.
Dogs, I could do like a 10-set rep of you like in my sleep. I could wake up out of the morning and like bench press you like 35 times.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Kim, how tall are you again?
I'm about 5'11", 6 foot.
6 foot.
Depends on what kind of shoes I'm wearing.
You're young. You'll grow into it.
I'm fine with what I am. I like the way I am. I mean, I can gain muscle easily. I like it because I don't gain any weight whenever I eat. It's awesome.
Don't worry, that'll change.
Steroids.
Wait till you hit about like 32 young.
Oh, yeah.
And then you,
Fat.
and wow.
And you're married, and you got kids.
And you start looking like OBM. You look like OBM.
No
You
way.
look like OBM.
Just wait till you get out of college. get yourself a job, and you'll put on about 50 pounds.
I don't know. If I have time, as long as I have extra time, I'll always be staying active, going to the gym and stuff. So I don't know.
I had a physical job in college, and I have a sit-down job right afterwards.
Oh, dang. So
in 3 months, I gained 52 pounds.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
The thing is, I have a high metabolism, too. Like, even my family, like my mom's side of the family, my grandpa and my uncle, they're both like the same build. I mean, they eventually gain weight. They're like 180, 200 pounds maybe, but they're still tall, so they don't look that big.
That's what I'm going to do.
I got the genetics, so I should. I mean, as long as I stay pretty decently healthy and eat okay.
Yeah, I'm like 5'10", 270.
Yeah, you're my height.
Yeah.
But bigger.
A little bit, yeah. I'm two of you.
Which is weird. Oh, I don't know. I guess I didn't really get. I guess I got my height from both sides of my family. My dad's like 6'6", and he's like 240.
Hey, so time out. You guys want to talk about the new Sub 2K? You guys even know? Are you guys Bamas? Who's a Bama?
I'm a Bama. I didn't hear about it.
I haven't heard about it.
Is it like the V2 or the V3?
Huh?
Is it the V2 or the V3?
I don't know what the fuck that is. V2, V3.
Like the Gen 2, Gen 3.
I don't know what the fucking gen the S2000's on, but I can tell you what's coming out new on that joint.
What's coming out new?
So, the front sight, which used to be plastic, it's gonna have an an AR style front metal sight. Now, I'm guessing the little tip that sticks up is still gonna be fiber optic.
Okay, where's your windage on it?
I don't fucking know.
That's
Okay,
why I wonder.
I don't know if it's adjustable or not. I don't even know if the old one is adjustable or not. But the actual bell housing of it is going to be the AR style metal. But I'm assuming the actual little ping that sticks up from it, it's going to be the classic fiber optic, which is pretty cheap to replace because I've seen people replace that shit online. You just fucking gotta like get a little lighter and just burn the ends off. It's pretty fucking easy. So if you break your fiber tip end, just have some extra fiber tip ends on you. But the actual bell housing of the Sub 2K is gonna be metal now, and they're gonna have a 1.75 inch adjustable stock. Because a lot of people complained that it was just way too short, so you'll actually have adjustable stock. I also heard during the conversation that they might have like rail placements on it, not necessarily for you to directly attach, but for you to attach like an kind of a Magpul section of rail or whatever section of rail. Or something. It's not really key mod because it's not key mod. It's just Picatinny section rail. So if you get a Picatinny section rail from anybody, and you fucking, you know what I'm saying, and then once you bolt that section on there, put whatever the fuck you want on there. Yeah. And now what positions and how far it goes up the rail or how back it goes up the rail was not spoken about. But there's going to be rail sections on the new Sub 2K. Where and how far and how long and up or down, I don't know.
I'm still not gonna buy it.
I would, bro.
If it came out for the Smith & Wesson M&P mags, I would really look into it.
There are no brand. Bro, seriously, like you know what would be the biggest shit at fucking SHOT Show? Like no bullshit. If M&P came out with a 30-round 9mm extendo,
damn straight,
and a 25-round 40 extendo. Yep. That would be the biggest shit.
I would buy like 10 for this damn thing.
I mean, seriously, like to us, the consumer, to us, the people that actually watch YouTube videos, to us, the people that actually buy stuff, the biggest. It's not even a gun. It's not even a gun. The biggest shit that hit YouTube, and it's not even Glock. It's not even Glock at that. Mm-hmm. It's the fucking M&P name brand extendos. If they came out with one of those for the 40 and the 9, and either 21 plus rounds for the 40, and at least 30 rounds for the 9, we are balling.
Yeah.
Balling, balling, balling.
Damn
If they could
sure.
do it under $30, that'd be crazy.
Well,
Okay, it doesn't even matter.
their mags right now are $30.
Even if it came out at 50, it would still be the hottest shit at SHOT Show.
That shit would sell so damn quick.
Put this Glock 30 extendos right now are going for like $40, $38. It's like
I've seen some for about right around 30.
Brand name KCI brand really
No brand.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. We'll put it this like I used to see them for 30, but on average now I see them for like 35, 38. Unless you're getting like 3 or more.
I saw the Korean ones on sale for dirt cheap, but
Konnichiwa, motherfucker. I don't speak Korean.
that'd be Araso, but either way. Araso.
Pacific Islands, you're closer to them. You probably speak that shit, but no, not I, homie.
Yeah.
Not I. But that's what I mean, dogs. I mean, that's the shit that really blows me. About SHOT Show. You're going to go see everything that you wish would have came out that didn't come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it doesn't even take a lot because I swear to God, if MMP came out with extendos, it would be the coolest fucking shit.
As soon as they did that, Keltec would come out with a sub 2K, and it'd be
a 50 round like 22 LR.
I mean, I just don't know why Smith doesn't do it. Oh well. I guess 17 plus 1's all they think we need or want.
We're going four-wheeling tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be out in the mountains. I might as well, because I ordered a backup rear sight for my new AR-15, but it doesn't come in until Tuesday. I'm like, should I go buy another one and just so I can sight this one in?
What brand?
I ordered the Magpul, but I've been
Pro
looking
or
at
Imbus?
What was that? Just a regular polymer one. Okay. This is because I have a scope on. I have a 20-hour scope, and I've been looking to buy the MagTech sight.
Let me ask you this: all right, well,
a metal MagTech.
That kind of answered it. So, if you were to order a backup for it, what would you? If you're gonna get a MagTech, then that's a great fucking answer. But if you were gonna get anything else while you're waiting for that, other than MagTech, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, the thing is, I want to put it under my scope, so it's like the last resort. So I need it for to clearance it, to make fit under that the rearward adjustable lens.
Those type of all right. So before you get that far, do you have those type of scope rings that will allow?
Yeah, I have the Nikon 2231. Is that the same thing as a Burris Pepper, but it's not quick release?
So you have a Nikon scope bracket.
It's kind of that unibody scope ring.
Yeah. I got a Burris one upstairs.
Yeah, I have the Burris Pepper, and then I have the Nikon too. Because the Nikon was a lot cheaper.
The Burris Pepper is tight.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm getting a Burris 1-4 fast fire or something like that. I can't wait till it comes in. I bought it from Palmetto, and it's still waiting. So I can't wait to get that thing 1-4 and put them on AR.
You know what's funny? I have a 1-4 scope, and I really hate it now because I really wish I didn't have the 1-4. Because I really think the 1-4 is a waste, and at that point, I'd just rather have a regular, just aim point, and I think I'd be just as good. I'm pretty sure I'd be just as good as 1-4 on some glass with the aim point just at there. And if I was going to get glass, then that 1-4, I should have either bought an aim point or I should have bought a 3-9 or a 4-12.
So if you look at right here, so you look at my joint right here. So I have a flip of iron sight under my actual
Big ass
scope.
Washingtonian trying to say giant. Go ahead.
Dang.
So I have this under my scope, and this is a 1 to 4 power. So I kind of want the same concept of me putting a backup iron sight onto my freaking kind of like my SPR. You know what I mean? Like under here.
Hey, Keeson, have you ever shot like super expensive red dots?
Nope.
I'm not saying super expensive, but like high-end red dots, like aim points or whatever.
No. I shot EOTechs, but
I mean,
so I shot the really what's that one, the XPS or whatever it is. I shot that.
All right, so so like if you were trying to stretch out on your 1 to 4, what's the most you're trying to stretch out on your 1 to 4?
Oh, I could easily probably hit 400 yards. I easily hit 200 yards like a steel torso, like a 12
so
by
I can do
18.
Okay, so I'll tell you this: with a red dot, you're probably at 300. So you're only gaining 100 yards for your 1 to 4.
I probably hit
But
more.
it's that last 100 yards that's tough when you're talking 400.
Yeah,
but your red dot's gonna cover the whole entire
Can
thing.
you see a human being at 400 yards?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they weren't orange.
That fucking scope.
Okay.
If they weren't orange,
not
yeah.
so much. But with the scope, hell yeah.
Like they were with this shit, yeah. This 6.5 to 20 power, yeah.
Okay, 6.5 to 20. Oh my god, that's for an AR.
That's good.
A 20-inch AR.
Still, I mean,
I would go that far, like on a 20-inch. Put it as like I would go.
20-inch. I expect for this to hit like 600 yards easily.
What's the twist rate on that 20-inch?
It doesn't matter because they.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
112.
1 in 7. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say 112. Are you shooting a 40 grain projectiles?
45 grain projectile. Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's a 1 in 7 twist. So I want to shoot. I want to shoot higher. Like I want to learn. Like I want to shoot. I want to get like all different animals. So I want to get like have you seen Doc Tac Dad? He shot like the 50 grain, 55 grain, 52 grain. So I want to get 69, 75s, 45s, and just shoot it all out of this and like do like kind of like, a barrel twist rate comparison. All the different barrels I have. So I have a 1 in 7, 16, 1 in 7, 20, 1 in 9,
Leroy
16. So maybe
I saw that version earlier today. I cracked the fuck up on that.
Oh, really? That's so old.
No, it was the.
That was it. And then he dies out.
Yeah. In my AR, I have a 1 in 7 16-inch, and then I have a 1 in 8 16-inch that I need to finish building.
Yeah.
That'll probably be a couple months down the road. I don't know what I want to do with a handguard or flash hider or anything like that. So.
Earlier today, there was a 1 in PSA. They have the weekend deal. They have the 1 in. They have the 6.8. And I'm like so tempted, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
If it was 20-inch,
whack.
If it was 20-inch, I'll probably get it.
6.8 is whack. He sounds like an Asian compensating for 20 inches.
Hell yeah, man! I got my 20-inch 308 too. You surprised I didn't get the 24-inch barrel?
Oh, then you definitely would have been compensating, bro.
If you're gonna go 24, just go 26 and be done with it.
Oh yeah, might as well. Well, I gotta. It'll be 26. It'll be 26 with my flash hider and my muzzle brake. Oh, don't worry. I gotta get like a suppressor, and it'll be 30 by the end of it.
Well, you won't be reaching out to 1,000 then.
Oh yeah, I'll be reaching to 1,500.
Nah.
1,500.
The 308, yeah.
Feet, yes, feet. Yes, feet.
All right. I see. What?
Does the 48? Wait a minute. Does the 45 hit the ground in 1,200 feet. I think so, right? It'll hit the ground if you aim it straight.
Depends on how
Pretty much
long your
everything if you
barrel
aim
is.
straight.
It's so heavy
Depends on
and
what
so
angle you shoot it at.
I freaking
It's
shot
so-
at 45.
it's so heavy and it's so slow that I figured it would hit the ground like at a parallel level at like 1,200
Well, what are
feet.
you doing shooting somebody at 1,200 feet with your fucking pistol, dude? You're supposed to be using your rifle at that range.
Well, my rifle's out. I got 30 rounds still left in my.
Then you better seek
Or-
concealment
I got-
and evade, brother, till they get within range, partner.
Well, it's a good thing you only have 8 rounds to figure that out, with your 45 ACP.
I have 10.
Yeah,
But-
My bad, my
Yeah,
bad,
yeah,
my
11
bad. You can figure it out with 10.
11 rounds.
Well, here's the
Full
thing.
size.
where I
Full-
live, even
Full
if I had
size 10.
40
Full size 10.
If I had 40, I could still only have 10 rounds out here, so you got to get it done with what you got.
That is, it's true.
I got
I could have-
13 plus 1, 45 in this.
Yeah, they have a 15 round. Isn't that the NFNX
There-
tactical?
There is
15 plus 1?
I can get a Chris Vector mag, stick it in there, and
Ooh, 20 rounds.
Nice.
well, it would be 17 plus 13, so that would be 30. There you go.
That sounds like fun and expensive all at the same time.
No,
Yes.
Chris Vector mag are not expensive, aren't they?
No, I meant shooting fucking 30 rounds of 45 all at one time. That's not cheap.
Burn a hole in the pocketbook.
Yeah. Might as well just throw that 20, 30 bucks away.
It'd also be pretty.
They have 25 rounders for Chris Vector. Oh shit, never mind. They're $60 a mag. Fuck.
Now you can get the kits. You can get the kits for $30.
Oh, okay.
Plus
Oh, that ain't
17.
Yeah, but if you could afford to shoot 30 rounds of 45 all the time, you could afford the $60 for the magazine.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
One of my
The
dream guns.
magazine pays for itself by the time you shoot that many rounds.
No kidding.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. No, only a box of 45 is only like $33, isn't it?
A
100
box.
rounds?
So, all right, so
A box of
we're talking about
50,
100.
yeah.
Yeah, a box of 50.
A box of 100.
No.
A
No.
box of 100 is like a $10 difference.
I haven't bought 45 in a while. I thought it
The
was only
cheapest,
last
the
time I bought
cheapest
it
box
was like,
I saw was $37 for a box of the Federal bulk pack, and then it's like
Champion?
50,
Yeah.
it's $52 for the Winchester white box bulk
yeah,
ammo.
I buy the Federal Champions.
That's cool. I store the brass and I shoot the aluminum and steel. So
Nice.
Yeah, you have to store it because it's
smart.
100 years old.
See, I would do the other way around. I would store the stuff that you could just shoot and leave, and
Hey, my
then I'd
45
shoot the
ACP
brass.
jokes, they
Yeah,
go
true.
all day long.
I don't reload though. So
Okay. Well, I did find some MagTech 45, 50-round box for $17.99.
Yeah, last time I bought
pretty good.
Last time I
That
bought 45 ammo, it was like $33 a box of 100. That's for the
Yeah.
Federal Champions.
For what?
I'm just looking on Gunbox.
For what round?
I think it was like the Federal American Eagle or something like that was the one I saw that was like $37 or something for a box of 100.
What?
Because back when I used to
45?
buy it, back before I
Yeah,
used to
45.
did it, I would always tell my sister to go buy it for me at Walmart, and it was like used to be like $29 for 100.
I can't get 45 for less than like 42 plus 100.
Oh, if I'm talking on the shelf here where I live, no,
Yeah.
it's $36 for a box of 50. It's
Yeah.
50
What?
for a box. It's
Yeah, I'm
it's
talking on the
for a
shelf
box.
45.
Oh,
the best deal I got is the white box, Winchester white box for $52 for 100 when I can find it. That's
Yeah.
the best deal.
I'm looking
But-
like 40. I'm like
If I
45,
order-
48 for 100.
Yeah,
If I can find it.
that UMC, they have Walmart has a price tag for $100 for one of those UMC 250-round packs.
That's not bad.
I think it was 107 last time I seen it.
Yeah.
My
They used
Walmart
to
doesn't
be-
sell
I
firearms.
used to buy the UMC like the 9mm.
They do it at 107 because they know you only have 7 rounds to a mag.
That wasn't funny.
It was funny.
That
You
shit
know
was
what?
pretty stale. That was pretty stale.
No, they do 107 rounds because they know you're going to do it with 7 rounds per mag. That's why I do 107. And you want to know why 45 ACP sucks? Did you guys see Hickok's last what was it, Dan Wesson 1911 like review video?
No, I scrolled by it.
Yep, passed on it.
So he might. All right. So usually, Hickok will have a bunch of mags out there, blah blah blah, just to show you the mags. But the mags that he shoots, what? It's maybe like 5 mags plus. This motherfucker had like 35 mags loaded, ready to go for the 1911 because he stuffs his pocket usually with like 2, maybe 3 mags.
Have you ever seen any of his Glock
the
videos?
1911, he for the review, he had to stuff his pockets with like 30. He had to stuff his pockets with like 10 mags. He's like,
He
oh,
does
okay,
do
now
the
I'm
same
gonna
thing
go
with
shoot.
Glock.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't do that much.
Fill the whole table up with Glock mags.
Yeah,
Yep.
but not all of them are loaded, or does he mean to load? He just has them on there to show you. You know what I'm saying? He has
He
them on there
loads
to show
most
you.
of them.
But the point was, he had more mags loaded and used more mags in 1911 review, at least twice as much. At least twice as much.
Well, if you're comparing some of the same age, right? What if you're using, I don't know, a P6? The P225 or something with 8 rounds of 9?
You
Use
get
about
hit
a
with
seven.
that,
There you go.
you're not getting back up, buddy.
My whole point is that if I want to carry a +2 revolver, I'd much rather carry the 8-shot fucking 357 Magnum than a fucking 45 ACP. You're fucking put this. If you carry a 1911, you're a fucking idiot because there's an 8-round 357 Magnum. So if you want to carry 8 fucking rounds,
Dude, if you carry 1911, everybody knows you will only got to pull the trigger once.
Right?
And it takes their soul.
Yeah.
or not.
Because they don't make a 46. Well, they kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they were talking about that 460 rolling last night, I was like, man, I need to look into that a little bit.
You carry a 45 ACP, then you got to carry like 6 mags in both of your cowboy boots that you're probably wearing.
They make 10 rounders. I mean, so you can carry about 3 mags, 30 rounds.
Yeah, but they're like this long.
Exactly.
You got your gun at 4 inches.
The 10 rounders aren't that long for the 1911.
Marco's talking about rolling around with an extendo in his EDC, so I don't think the length of the magazine is really an issue.
Nah, y'all crying about bullshit.
Well, now, if I could, you better believe I'd have a 45 ACP extendo for my Glock. You better believe I would. I just can't. Living right here.
Okay, you can't live in where you are, but don't say they don't make it, because they do.
Oh, they do. No, I know they do. I would have one. I'd have. Wait, I wouldn't have one. I would have several.
All right, so let me ask you this, Island: can you own the kit without assembling the kit? Can you
I
own the kit
think
for
that'd
zombie
be some
storage?
gray area that could potentially get you in trouble. I think.
Really? So just the ownership of the kit?
Well, like you don't even have to have like in New York they were saying you can have a 10-round mag, but you can only load it to 7 when they were talking that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
Here, no, you cannot have a magazine that can hold more than 10 motherfucking rounds. Not 11, not 12, not 10 and a half, not 15. Like when you buy a Glock 17 out here, it's a 10-round fucking Massachusetts
But at
magazine.
the same point, alright, so you living out there, you can buy a conversion barrel, or you can buy whatever the fuck you want, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you can buy, alright, so you can buy a Rocky shit. So why can't you just buy the part itself? As long as it's not assembled, like why can't you, so it's just the part, like you buying a 9mm conversion slide, like you buying a fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just like a different slide itself, like a custom slide. You can buy
Well,
yourself a Texas slide.
there's nothing in the law that says anything about any of those other parts, whereas it specifically mentions magazines and magazine capacity in the law.
Well, don't buy a magazine. Buy a magazine body. Buy a magazine follower. Buy a magazine spring.
But it
buy a
is,
magazine
How is that not the same
But
thing?
at the same time, the actual the extension itself. So all right, so let's just say Island can only buy a 10-round magazine. The extension itself, I believe, is either 13 or 17. It's somewhere weird. It's a weird number for the 45.
Yeah, 'cause I think for 45, I think it's 27.
It's already above 10. So for him.
Yeah, so the extension would be illegal
would
on
be,
its
yeah,
own.
exactly, like on its own principle. That's the only thing that I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The best thing I can do is
But
the extension kit itself is not a magazine. It's just a kit. And I'm thinking you could argue that.
sure,
it's
but
just
you
a part.
want to take that chance in court?
It's a
I don't
square
want to take
piece
that
of
chance.
metal.
I don't want to take that chance in court.
I don't give a
To
shit.
have my potential rights taken away forever on that shit? Nah. If anything, I'll get the extendos and I'll leave them at my friend's house in Texas. I'll just do that.
And then how are you going to get there?
So you can swim to Texas like most Mexicans?
I fly, motherfucker.
You could always check it out, though, because in Ohio, they got a 30-round limit, but Ralph was still allowed to have his 40-round PMags. He just couldn't load them into his rifle.
Wow. Yeah, and I don't know that violating that one part of the magazine restriction law, I don't know that that's a felony, but I know that you fuck up on the gun laws out here and on the rifle, it's usually a misdemeanor, but if you fuck up with the gun laws on the pistol out here, it's a felony right out the gate. So I don't know that that's why I would be pushing the envelope so much on the magazine round capacity for a handgun.
It's okay, because gun channels will back you up, so you'll be all right.
Does Hawaii have Does Hawaii have a gun rights organization?
Yeah, we got a 2A Hawaii, and we also have the Hawaii Rifle Association.
And what are they fighting for anything? Like, what are they up to?
We got some stuff coming up later this month. It's going to be over on Oahu, which is the tough part. See, that's the whole thing. That's the tough part why it's easy to keep us divided, because everybody's on a different fucking island. There's no fucking road. And airfare is not cheap. There's not like a regular boat or ferry service kind of a thing. So, you know, you have to, like, literally, if I'm going to go over there, I'm going to have to spend like $150 or more on airfare, get a hotel, and whether it's cab or fucking rent a car, you know, all of a sudden you're talking $400, $500, $600, $700 for like 2 days.
Yeah, that blows.
I thought everyone in Hawaii had a canoe or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't get it twisted. I do have a kayak, and yes, it would take longer to get there than I would have time available.
I thought everybody in Texas wear cowboy boots. I went to Texas once. I saw a guy wearing sneakers. It's like, wow, you must be from out of town.
He's like, yep, Mexico.
That's fucked up.
Now, these days they're coming by the droves from California. That's how they're trying to change the state. It kind of sucks.
Yeah. Same here. I mean, it's so cheap to live where I live. We're having an influx of people from Southern California come in buying up a whole bunch of land. Because heck, a buddy of mine, he just bought 14 acres of land in a 500 or 5,000 square foot house with a barn and everything for under $400,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, out in California, that same place would probably be like $5 million.
Well, depending on if there's any ocean front or what it's up against, but yeah, that would cost some
You know
money.
what's funny? Like around here, like a shitty townhouse costs you like $275 plus.
Yeah. The house I'm in right now is a 3-bed, 1-bath, about a little over 1,000 square foot. I picked it up in 2007 for under $80,000.
Same here, right outside of Philadelphia. It's like Marco said, a townhouse will be like $275.
And that's outside. That's outside of like the actual city. That's the funny part.
And a nice big house is like $400,000. But if you go out to Hershey, Pennsylvania, you can get that same giant $400,000 house for $200,000.
Yeah.
I bought a 2,100 footer, 2-story, 4-bedroom for $104.
That is very nice.
If you're really, put it this like,
And the value now, $150.
If you're willing to move like an hour and a half drive away in the 4th worst commuter traffic area, you can cut your price half in like almost in half, about 40%.
You mean you're driving to Virginia though? Is that the direction you're going?
No, just even if you're from Virginia, in Virginia, but you go further south in Virginia, the point is like to get out of like the expensive zone.
Oh, I got
The
you.
expensive
Yeah.
zone is like the Beltway, like around the city. You know what I'm saying? Like the little highway that goes like around the city. So if you get outside of there and you go an hour and a half outside of there, about an hour and 15 minutes outside of there, you can get 1.5 times the house for half the price. If you're willing to make the commute. But you're driving an hour and a half every day, guaranteed. And if there's traffic, you're driving almost 2 hours every day. One way.
Yeah. One good thing about Arkansas, the average income for a 4-family house is only like $37,000. So
you know what the median income in my county is?
What?
$96,000.
Wow.
That's the median.
Is that for a family of 4?
No, that's for a family. For a family of 4, it's like 89.
You got all them people making money in Washington.
It is, and that's honestly like why you want to get out of here, because once you get in here, you get like HOC, and it's, you know what I'm saying? It will take you forever to get an HOC, but by the time you get it, you never fucking get off of it. You know what I'm saying? You will never get off of it, because by that time you have like 4 fucking kids, and you've been on it forever, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll keep your income low to qualify, because even if you're a dual income family, you're not making $96,000, so you still qualify for HOC.
Hey, G, how's it going?
Dead silence.
I don't think he heard.
Hey, Jerry, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Fuck you.
45 yet? You get your free coffee at McDonald's yet, or your discount coffee?
He's mad at you.
See you guys later.
Later, Bill.
See you, B.
Hey, Chris, you get your discount coffee at McDonald's yet?
What do you mean discount coffee?
You know, you flash your 1911, you get a discount coffee.
Yeah, you'll give you nice silver bracelets and right downtown. Yeah, exactly.
Bro, no, but like,
They'll shoot you first.
Like, it'd be like, cool. It'd be like, hey, listen, I'm old. Look, 1911, 100-old technology. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so. They'll scare the shit out of us after the call. That'd be it. Hey, G, I'm not gonna make Monday, man. Tuesday, man. Sorry. Try it.
No problem.
You going to SHOT Show? That's why. Chris going to SHOT Show.
No, I got the reloads I gave my dad, my first batch. The 3.7 Magnums are too long for his revolver, so I have to give him new ones.
They blew up.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
How are you too long?
Wait, all right, yeah.
Don't
So
you
I have a lot of questions. Hold on. First of all,
Chris, it's time to buy a Dylan.
haven't you been reloading 3D7 Magnums for a while?
These are the first batch.
No.
First batch.
What? So you're gonna tell me that you never done 3D7 Magnums until now?
Okay. All right. This is the first batch, meaning these are the first production I did when I first started reloading.
Okay.
Get
okay.
it?
Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Oh,
So you gave. Okay. So you
got
gave
it
some
good.
So I was
That
still bound to
just,
make
that
mistakes.
just shows how much you love your dad because you
Wait.
gave him old ass bullets.
so
Oh,
that
yeah.
means you didn't shoot any of yours because a 357 mag's a 357 mags. It's not going to be any different. It's still going to be the same length.
That's
So
what
that
I'm
means
trying
you
to
didn't
say.
shoot any of your own before you gave them away.
But
I'm just beating you up, man. Don't worry about it.
How many did did you give them that are too long, Chris?
Chris?
I'm sorry, I can't still barely hear you guys. I'm
How many
my
rounds
signal's bad
how
right
many
now.
rounds did you give your stepdad that were too long? Chris, I think he's in that spot.
Yeah.
Chris, can you hear me?
50.
50.
Okay.
I can barely hear you. My signal's going dead. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
heard
we
that.
can.
50. So just give him some of the new shit and you'll be all right.
Yeah.
He didn't like that. He didn't like you telling him what to do.
Don't tell him what to do.
G Lee. G Lee knows the drill.
Oh, man.
Tell me to buy a revolver.
Let me turn my camera on.
I'd love to get a revolver, but I don't. It's kind of a catch-22 because I have a very addicting personality. So if I get a revolver, I'm gonna want to get like a couple thousand rounds for it, and I don't want to, spend the money for it.
You know what's
Right now, on my top of the list for me.
I'm not gonna lie, I put this. I got a 686, which I knew was a good gun, right? And a gun that can shoot a lot of rounds through it. But I shot very few rounds through it for the first year and a half that I had it, and I just pulled the move of like buying 1 or 2 boxes. Like, fuck, it was like $50 for 100, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But fuck it, every time I went to a gun show, I made sure that I got me at least 1 or 2 boxes of 50. And the other day when I was going through there, I was like, I have like 600 rounds of either 38 special or 3D7 Magnum like combined. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude,
Nice.
I thought I
Very
had like I honestly thought I had like 200 rounds, and I was just keeping that just to keep it or whatever.
Mhm.
I was like, damn, dude, I have like 600-700 rounds, including
that's a
38
lot.
special. Yeah.
Like you don't with revolvers, like you said, it's you don't like have magazines, you don't have like a high capacity anything. You gotta load it up each time. So I don't really shoot that many rounds around when I shoot it.
And
What,
think
you can't
about
get extendos
when
for
you shoot it,
revolvers?
like when you do shoot it yourself, like just yourself, you might shoot half a box through it, and if you
That's
have
true.
somebody else with you, you might shoot a whole box of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that
true.
shit'll go. That shit'll go.
Plus, I'm not too worried about stockpiling it because I don't think it's ever gonna be like banned or anything like that. Like if they're trying to gun scare stuff, people don't freak out about 357.
And you can always buy it off of fucking people like Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
motherfuckers will make it. I mean, like,
I reload, so I would make my own. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I would
Like,
make
you
my own,
always
so.
put this. Like, even that shit does get fucking super scarce. You'll find a motherfucker that makes that shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't shoot it, but I probably have 200 to 300 cases of 38 special sitting out in my garage. So I mean,
But all right, well, see, like that doesn't mean too much to me because by the time you trade into someone like Chris, let's just say like you take those 200 or 300 casings. All right, so like you think 200 casings is a lot, right?
no, it's not.
It's not. It's really not because by the time you actually take those 2 to 3, let's say 250 casings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you trade it into someone who's a reloader.
I reload, so I would do it myself.
Okay, no, but let's just say like I pay someone like Chris to reload my bullets just based off the casing. If I give him 250 casings, he's maybe giving me like 75 rounds done completed.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So, as far as like the actual trade volume value, don't see it.
Yeah, I know it's not a lot, but I mean I've been picking them up and I've been keeping them. I'm like, eventually I'll go there, but I don't want to. It's itching on me, but I don't know.
About like the revolver I'm looking at right now, probably be like the Ruger SP 101.
You know what blew me? I had this bag of like.
Wait, why do you
2,000 rounds?
I don't know.
That's like their J frame, right? It's a smaller one.
It's 5 rounds. Why do you only want 5 rounds?
Why would I need 5 more rounds of 357
He carries a fucking
Magnum?
1911. I mean, like, don't question this fake ass Washingtonian.
Why would I need more than 5 rounds of 357 Magnum? Like, if I need more than 5 rounds of 357 Magnum, I might as well just drop the gun on the ground and be like, hey, take me.
Because you'll never, because put this, you'll never need a semi-automatic in 30 rounds. You'll never need it, right? Ever in your life. Say it now. You'll never, ever need.
I do need it though.
Okay, exactly my fucking point. So if you're gonna fucking sit here right now on the legitimate tip and say that you really do need it, don't fucking say that.
Shooting.
Okay. Whatever. So you keep living that fallacy and keep supporting anti-gun mag laws. I need 100-round drums on Glocks. That's what I need. As an American civilian, I need 100-round mag drums on Glocks. That's what I need.
I got 638 special
Because I'm a fucking American.
I forgot to send to Chris.
Moon's.
Ruger GT 100.
I'm going to point my camera this way.
Shit.
I just wish there'd
show
be
the
like
pinky ring at least. Shit.
What was that?
Oh, my pinky.
Yeah, show the pinky ring at least. Oh.
I just wish there'd be more revolvers with like light rails on them.
It's my
TR8.
I know, but I don't want to drop $1,300.
Well, why the fuck not? What's the matter with that?
It's like 3 guns.
Because obviously you ain't got $1,300.
Well, you just
No,
wait till
I want the gun. It's a sweet gun. I love it. I mean, 8 shots.
Order of the Dragon ring for some Illuminati.
All right, so let me ask you guys this: would you rather have a revolver with a red dot or a Glock with an RMR?
A Glock with an RMR.
Ooh, booty surprise.
What was the first?
How is the RMR mounted? How is the RMR mounted?
Why would you want a red dot? Why would you want? Oh, sorry. I stopped.
Right, so, like, you can get any red dot you want.
But how's it mounted? Is it dovetailed into the slide, or is it just a plate on the slide, or is it frame mounted, or
CMC like in there, like you know,
RMR,
like,
some JB Weld here and there.
Legit RMR, like no JB Weld, no JB Weld.
RMR then.
Yeah, so like a legit RMR bolted onto the frame to a Glock, or do you want, I don't know, like a 4 or 6 inch 357 revolver with a fucking rail on top with a fucking 4 MOA TRS?
Yeah, RMR.
If you only had to make one shot, at that we're gonna make it even tougher.
I'm gonna go with the revolver.
Yeah.
I'd still go. I'd still go with the RMR.
I wouldn't for the single trigger pull. I would put this at that point. Your fucking double action trigger pull means nothing. Your striker fire trigger pull on a Glock at 100 yards means nothing. Maybe at 100 yards. So
okay.
at 25,
yeah.
put this If you're saying 25, put it this, if you're saying 25 yards and you're saying follow-up shots, I would go with the Glock. But if you're saying one shot, put them down in the cerebral cord or whatever, then I would go with the single shot revolver. All right, 25 yards. But if we're talking 125 yards, 50, 70, at 50 it becomes kind of hard. At 75 to 100, I'll take the Glock. Especially like if I can dump a whole 33 round into the motherfucker and, you know what I'm saying? That's what 33s are for. But
if I'm gonna put an RMR on my Glock, and then I'm gonna have a trigger job where it's like 1 pound.
Yeah.
Because
okay, so you need the Glock and the trigger pound before you would take it over the revolver. So before that, you would take the revolver.
Nah, I wouldn't take the revolver at all.
You swelling?
Did you just say put a TRS on a revolver?
Yeah.
On like a Smith & Wesson? At like 50 yards? Why not? On like a Smith & Wesson tactical, like, you know, I'm talking like $1,200
Because
like
for that
revolver?
To me, that RMR or even a dot on a pistol to be effective.
What is the RMR? The RMR is like 2.5, 3 MOA?
3.5 MOA, I think?
Yeah, it's like 3, 2.5, something like that. It's weird.
You have to have a light trigger pull for that to be effective, or else it's just like using regular sights.
That's not what Zero did. That's not what Zero. Shut the hell. That's what sight. Shut the hell up. You're talking about a red dot. How you gonna compare a red dot to a sight? You swelling. You swelling.
Marco,
Oh.
I got it right here. This is where it's at right here.
Oh,
Boom.
you gonna show me some?
I'm gonna show you something right there.
Shit?
What I'm going to say is just because you have an RMR on your gun, it doesn't mean you're going to be a better shot. You still got to practice with that.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't trying to deny
Well,
any
put
part
it
of
like
that.
this. Like, put this. No one on this panel has a 4 or 6 inch revolver, single action, with an RMR on the top. Nor do we have a Glock with an RMR on the top. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's total speculation off of people that don't have what they have. And what do you think you can pull the best shot off of versus killing somebody?
No, but I'm just using my intuition.
Click that link.
Nah.
Click that fucking link.
Hey,
And
well,
tell
wait
me
a
what's
minute.
up.
Well, hey, you
Oh, there
see
you
that
go.
retard gap?
Yeah.
That's the retard gap that's required to make up for the 1911.
Man, that's
The only reason why
badass.
That is
Island,
bad.
Island, how many guns do you have?
I have 1 shotgun, 1 pistol, and 1 rifle currently.
you need a shot.
Okay, so if you sold all of those things, you could probably buy the Smith & Wesson tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what I'm.
shotgun.
That's probably my next purchase. I'm in the process of making sure I got enough money for it.
You know what I need to talk to? I need to talk to Talon because I need
What kind of
Because-
surefire is that on there?
That is a. I don't know if I can get it close enough.
Yeah, I can't see the bottom.
It, man.
That's
It's
the X400?
No, there's no
No.
laser on the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh.
the 400 has a green laser on the bottom.
Just kidding. This is the gun. This is the revolver I'm gonna get.
And Moon, when you look at that picture, what's the one thing that's gonna piss me off first, though?
That's
When you look
cylinder
at-
gap.
Nope. That I
Uh-huh.
couldn't give a shit about.
Fuck you.
I don't know, man. The grip.
Nope.
The fuck
That-
is this?
That fucking line running up the fucking cylinder, dude.
Ew,
That
you
fucking
want-
dollar gun. I'm like,
Okay, I see that. But
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. That's gonna
oh,
happen either way.
I'm just saying I want to be the guy to put that on there. That's
Hey,
all I'm.
Keeson,
Okay.
you want the tapered underlug?
Hell yeah.
That looks super gay. You are so schmeedy.
Oh, no, that's the best looking. No, that's
The
awesome.
tape versus the full underlug on like a 686.
I guess
Wait,
on a
Tell me that
single-
looks better.
What did he
than-
post? What did he
That
Okay,
is
hold on. No,
686.
wait. Time out. G Lee. Does that look better than a 686?
That is a 686.
Okay, well,
Like,
no.
Is it
yes.
tapered or
No,
where
it
it's
is. It's the SSR. It's the SSR. I know what
The
he's talking.
686 Pro.
No.
What you got there, G? Nice. I like that. That's some
Oh,
nice
wow.
stuff right there.
I don't like that one. I
Yeah,
like Geely's.
Yeah, I like Geely's.
I don't like
that
Geely's.
non-
Pull this. I will
I'm
take
not
a
a big
sharp.
fan of
having
the
it.
collab.
I will take a sharp slant like that in a 44 Magnum, but in a 337 Magnum, I definitely want to full under lug. I definitely want full under lug, and if I go any shorter than a 6-inch, pull this. If I go for a 44 Magnum, I probably want it in like a 3-inch or shorter, and then that has to be full under lug. It has to be full under
Well,
lug.
at 3 inches, it's gonna be.
Those
No,
lens
because you can
caps
figure
Why
this
do
out.
you want 3-inch 44 though?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, if we're talking about anything that I take a slant cut like that, put this. There's no reason why a 3D7 Magnum should be slant cut.
Well, that slab side that Keystone was showing, that's mostly for a weight issue, yeah? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
It's for the weight, and it also helps point better. It doesn't feel like I don't know, it doesn't feel like more muzzle heavy. So when you point it around,
But
It's
that's
easier to
only
target to
but
target, is what you're
no.
saying?
But like this,
Yeah.
you
Gotcha.
only get that when you go past 4 inches. If you're under 4 inches, you don't get that point heavy feeling. You only get that point heavy feeling on a 6-inch. And who the fuck, unless you're playing dress up, carries more than a 4-inch?
For hunting
What the fuck are
purposes.
you talking about? What the fuck are you talking? I mean, like, you know,
Well,
like,
that one I
you know,
posted was
these
5. Just,
assholes that put like this like 8-inch barrel. Oh, I have a Smith & Wesson 500, but it's an 8-inch barrel, and I shoot it like this. Dude, it's a fucking 8-inch barrel. That's why you shoot it like a beast.
you gotta ask yourself, did I
barrel.
fire 5 rounds or did I fire 6 rounds?
No, hey, listen.
Feel
that's what
lucky,
I put
punk?
this.
Do you
I can't
feel
wait.
lucky, punk? Thank you, man.
Put this. I can't wait to Instagram my I'm sorry,
Your
my
plus?
7-shot 686 because I already have my Instagram tag. Like, bitch, you counting the 6 on my revolver? I got one
That's a
more for your
mistake.
ass.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
I got one more for your ass.
Yeah, and that cylinder gap on that 8-shot, that don't bother me at all. It's just an end frame.
There we go. You see this one Robbie posted with the EO Tech on?
I mean, put it this.
Wait a minute.
that's hilarious.
Put it this. That gap does not bother me as much as it means to carry a 1911. I'd much rather have that gap in my frame than to carry a fucking 1911.
Well, you'll
Gee.
get cylinder gaps on most.
357 mag versus 45 ACP? Are you fucking kidding me?
That
Are you
EOTech
kidding me?
is
Are you-
ridiculous. I can't even
No, hold on.
imagine how heavy that motherfucker must be.
AARP. AARPers.
See how that slides out of that
Argue me
cylinder?
that. Argue me that. Come on.
That dirty cylinder bugs
Give me
me.
some satisfaction here. No, seriously. If you're really a fucking 1911 guy, how does that disgusting ass gap in a revolver mean more to you than carrying the same amount of rounds in a 45 ACP? It doesn't. You're
See, that
fucking.
doesn't bother me that much.
Are you talking about the gap between the back of the cylinder and where the
The
back of the
front of the cylinder, and
Front and
like
the cone.
forcing cone.
Oh,
Like
that
if
is-
you look like below the forcing cone, you see how like that gap is bigger than most revolvers.
yeah,
That
I mean,
gap.
it's not designed for 357.
I mean, like gaps make you look stupid in any way.
I don't
Any
mind.
gaps make you. Yeah, you don't mind it because you want to carry a subsonic round. But my point is that if you're carrying 45 ACP in 1911, you're no better off than carrying that 8-round revolver at best.
None of
At
us are
best.
carrying a 1911.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Tom carries a 1911.
I carry 911
Oh.
Yeah, see?
when I'm trying to be styling, profiling.
Well, I
Takes it to
still
the
want to
high
buy a
school.
1911 because they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
You could take it apart, no roll pins.
That's why Island Survivor is really quiet right now because we're dogging on just 45 ACP. Fucking schmuck.
Yeah, Moonfood has a 30S too.
Oh, and he dropped out. That's all.
No, he's still here.
He got back in.
Yeah, he got
I
back.
got the 41 and the 30S, and I'm planning on the 1911.
Nice.
Fucking awesome.
Yes.
Looks like I got back just in time to defend the honor of the fucking 45. What's going on, Marco?
Okay.
He's calling you a schmuck.
Oh, well, he's not wrong on that.
I'm gonna call you a schmuck on these principles.
Okay.
Would you rather carry the Smith & Wesson 8-shot revolver that has a retarded gap? Would you rather carry a 1911?
That 8-shot is like more for like recreational or like.
But you think that, but at the same time, what I'm telling you is.
Would I rather?
Okay, no, hold on. Like before you give your answer,
okay.
And he actually made the perfect comment. So you're saying, would I rather carry a 100-year-old round, which is honestly just about as old as 1911, 20 years difference maybe, whatever. The round is the round, but the 357 Magnum is like twice as deadly as the 45 ACP, and that's proven. So we're talking about an 8-round revolver versus the Mr. Licture, the fucking Mr. Lick fucking 45 ACP that carries 45, subsonic. You know what I'm saying? Don't even break the sound barrier. Bullet. It's gonna walk towards you, in 8 rounds. So, like, what are you really talking about? You really want a fucking ugly gun with a gap, or do you want a 1911?
Oh, number one.
Or do you want
Neither
a
one of those guns is ugly.
Or,
Neither one of those guns are ugly. Just so you know. Just in case you were wondering.
Put it like this, like to me as a gun aficionado, they're not ugly. They're not ugly.
Right. Good. Okay.
They're
So
not
we're in
ugly.
agreement on that. Now, what is the actual question? Am I taking the revolver or am I taking the 1911? Is that the
You're going to
question?
take the revolver. I know you're going to take the revolver because the round is deadlier, and that just shows your round.
Well,
That
now,
just show-
what about speed of reloads? Where does that come into it?
Yeah.
The 33 capacity. We're talking about 33. So by the time
we were talking about 8. We were talking about 8.
Put this by the time you're reloading, I'm midway through a mag. So you cannot talk to me about reload. If we're talking to me about reloading, we're already talking about a different caliber. Already. So you have no reload talk. You have no reload talk. You have no reload talk, bro. But
You know what? You're right, Marco. You know why you're right? Because with a 357 and a 45, I'm not going to have to reload, motherfucker.
Okay.
So, but to answer your question
Okay.
truly, yes, I would personally rather carry that 357.
Going to the bathroom with Marco.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, it froze.
I'd rather carry the revolver.
Yeah, that 357 that we're talking about is a super fucking nice one too. I mean,
Yeah, I would rather carry. Just to finish on that, it being a $1,300 gun, I'd be afraid to scratch it up.
Yeah.
I've seen it for as low as 11.
So what are you gonna do? Shoot the 8-shot revolver or fucking pull out the 50-round 9mm Glock? Shut up.
I'm taking the revolver, man. Because that's me.
Have you actually seen that gun in person?
I have not.
Me neither. I mean, local shops don't have them, so.
Yeah, that shit doesn't show up on the.
I see the guys.
I have to order it basically before I get a
That
chance.
TR8, some guy brought it out to like a little like local like gun my gun range like shoot. Like he brought it out. He was shooting through the 7 Magnum and 38 Special.
I can't
No, I
stop
don't
looking
know
at
that.
it.
It's that well, and plus that performance center picture if that's the one, man, that's just ridiculous with that aim point on there and that surefire.
I wonder if anyone like SBR it so they could put a forward pistol grip on it.
Moon, you know what that reminds me of? You know what that 8-shot with that aim point and the surefire on there reminds me of? The new version of the Snake Plissken fucking revolver.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where he had the scope on that motherfucker and all that?
Yep.
That's like the new fucking Jack version of that shit.
I'm still fucking mind boggled by the Surefire. It looks badass. I want one for my 30S because it looks smaller.
Well, and here's the other thing. On that one, the TRR8, you can take those rails off. You don't have to have them on there. The R8 comes with polygonal rifling, and those rails you can't take them off.
Yeah.
Whereas the TRR8, you can take them off and just go smooth if that's what you want to do.
Yep. Sweet.
And I know it looks sexy because motherfucking Maggie had one of those sons of bitches on The Walking Dead, and she looked extra hot swinging that motherfucker around. I mean, she already looks hot, but she looked extra hot wheeling that motherfucker around.
Yeah, the cheapest one on this is actually right by Heason, but the cheapest one is on Gunbroker is in Washington for $1,200.
Let me go to the old Gun Watcher. I'll find some cheap shit.
I think I like the look of it with the wood grips though in the other picture. I think that looks pretty good.
That's on an R8, I think.
But I mean, likewise, it should fit any end frame grip, right? So
yeah, I don't know that that's what I would go with.
You'd keep the whatever's on there.
They look kind of Hogue and rubbery, so to start with, yes.
It'd be better to shoot for sure.
But in the end, I don't know what I'd go with. I might want some wood, some real nice wood on that. Maybe somebody'd have to kill an elephant. I don't know. Here you go. Man, I don't want to post it. I'm not going to post this one in the external. I don't want nobody buying this motherfucking gun.
Oh, P.L. Washington. Where's the Marksman? Oh, the Marksman. Yep. I already knew where it was at.
Well, there's a brand new one right there. Same place.
The Marksman?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the Marksman. That's my local indoor range. They only shoot pistols.
If I'm lucky, that'll be my first $1,000 firearm.
I've got an Arsenal like that I paid $1,000 for, but I don't really see myself trading that for the revolver.
$1,500 AR, yeah.
I probably got 1,000 into my AR, but I didn't purchase it for 1,000. You know what I'm saying? This will be the first.
What do you have again? What AR do you have?
That's it.
What do you call it? MP Sport.
Oh.
Put this like your AR is never done until like 15 to $2,000 into it.
Well, I believe it because I already
done.
Dude, I have $1,000 in my optic.
Yeah, I'd love to get an aim point on that.
You
sucker.
wish you had $1,000 in your optic. You didn't put like pennies.
I have a Church on SQ point.
Yeah, but you didn't put $1,000 into it.
Oh yeah, because I traded up.
Exactly. So shut the hell up.
I was on the coattail of the gun ban, and I traded up.
I traded shit up.
I got the Smith & Wesson M&P 2215, and I had that one, the non-threaded barrel. I bought it for at Sports Authority for like $350, and I sold it I traded for the Shotokan AccuPoint.
But I'm telling you, man, like I really regret getting 1 to 4.
Why?
Is it not enough for you or something? What's the problem? I'm failing to understand here.
I'm failing to understand here too.
I just don't realize at the 4 I maximize my potential because with a 0 on a really good red dot, I'm hitting 2 to 3.
I bet you could at least.
Well, on that 4, you should be reaching with that on 4. You should be able to reach out almost to 6.
Yeah.
Almost.
Pilius, out of what? 6 out of what? So 6
No,
out of what?
like 500 to 600 yards.
Exactly.
On
but what? Like, but what? 1 out of 5 shots?
No.
I don't know how good a shot you are. You might hit him every time. You might miss a whole fucking match.
I'm not that great. I mean, like most of us aren't that. I mean, like who's gonna fucking claim to be that great? I mean, like if you're that great off of a 1 to 4, I put this, Keyshawn. I want to see you hit. If it was really that great, I want to see you hit 500 yards, 3 out of 5 shots. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it.
Well, my range doesn't have a 500-yard range. They only
My
have a
range doesn't have 500 yards range either. But you wanna know what? I mean, I either make it happen or I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Next time they have a 600-yard. They have a 600-yard shoot. So next time I'll.
You really think like you banging at that?
Let's do a group harass Nothing Fancy, and then we'll go and shoot his
that's true.
We need to find 1,000-yard range and just go figure out what the fuck we can all do. You know what I mean?
My other place, my other one up in Edenville, they do have a 1,000-yard range, but they only
Marco coming last
it's only open to the members, you know. So it's only open to members. Or you go do like the competition 1,000-yard shoot.
Like, hey, put this. If you even think you're hitting at 1,000 yards with a 1 to 4, you are launching. You are
if I had a 308 and a 1 to 4, I know I'd be hitting.
No, you get 1 out of 5 at 1,000 yards. And
dude, look at come on, dude. Look at Artisan Tony. He shot his freaking funky AR at 600 yards, open sights.
And wearing glasses.
And stuff like that. Like,
just a peep.
You know, people can do it. Like you can do, and then with that 4-power scope.
You know what? I forgot about that, Keyshawn. I'm gonna watch out for that Tony.
Nah.
He fucking reach out and touch somebody with that shit.
That funky AR he built, that one that he totally made it like I don't know.
You need to pull this. If you really try hard.
I am gonna
500. If you really gonna try hard, you can get the 500 yards with a 1 to 4. If you really try hard, and that Bama tried hard, so out of the whole day, you got like 5 minutes of ring.
Oh, if it's on film, that's gonna be at the beginning. That's for sure. I'm gonna edit all that other shit out.
Exactly.
Take 500. Take 503. This is my whole entire animal
the first shot I'm taking, and there's like steam coming off the barrel.
that Bama probably shot 500 yards.
Well, he had T9 outdoors. He had T9 outdoors like as his spotter.
But that's what I'm putting this. Like that's what I'm saying. At 1 out of put this on a 1 out of 4 scope, you're lucky if you get 2 out of 5 hits. And those are very well rested bench shots, extremely calculated taken. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't just some.
Well, there's a level of skill in the shooter on that too. Let's not belittle that part.
There is, but I'm not.
The gun, but it's the shooter.
Yes, but at the same time, my skill level shooting, I'm not giving to anybody else. I'm not boosting anybody else shooting level on a random.
Next time I go out, I'll try to reach out as far as I can.
I'm thinking there's a gun channels contest in here somewhere, and we just haven't quite hammered it out yet.
I feel like a 5-power scope. I mean, a 4-power scope. I think you could reach 500 yards.
Oh, you better be able to.
Obviously, yeah. Well,
okay, yes. The possibility to reach there is not there. It's not there. It's how consistently can you put this. I can hit double taps at 200, 300 yards. I can hit double taps on them. But Who cares if I hit one person at 500 yards out of 10 shots? That means nothing. That's not a kill. That is not a kill. That is not a kill at 500 yards.
At 500 yards.
Put this: if you're shooting a 223 or 556 at 500 yards, you cannot guarantee a one shot as a kill. You can't do that. Maybe if you put two in them, you're calling a kill.
So you're saying if I put it in between the eyes at that distance that it ain't gonna kill him?
I did not say the eye, so you are slicing and you're taking this way too extreme. Now I'm not trying to take it too.
Whatever.
Okay. No,
You are, and you know you are. But
I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it.
if you double tap someone like with a 223 without a vest on from 600 yards away, you might hit them, but you're not putting them down. You're not putting them down. So that's the whole point, is that if I can double tap you from 300 yards away and I have to be benched and I have to be fixated, come on.
I gotta go. I'm gonna
talk
to you.
Come on.
Me and Daniel are gonna probably have to go do this together because the thing is that.
Did you say you and Daniel got to go do it together? What the fuck are you talking about, Brokeback Mountain motherfucker?
Doesn't Daniel actually shoot long range though?
Yeah.
Look,
he makes his own custom match load.
We can definitely do it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can do it. You just need Marco, you need a good spotter and a good whatever. Like good technique.
All I'm talking about is a good spotter and all right. Well, like a spotter is something that I don't even know what the fuck. I mean, who the fuck knows what it looks like to shoot with a spotter? Whoever shoots with a spotter that like walks you into that shit.
I walked my dad into shooting stuff. Like it's not that hard.
Okay.
Am I wearing a ghillie suit at the time?
On a still target, but we're not talking about.
We could actually wear our booty hats for this.
Yeah. I wore it the other day.
Show everyone your Christmas present.
My Jeep right now, but hang on.
Hey, no, Keeson. Hey, Keeson, you got your Christmas present there?
Oh, hey, did the thing got to Daniel today, by the way, Keeson?
Oh, damn it.
Hey, Keeson, you get your Christmas present?
Oh yeah, I got my ice cubes. I made it the other day.
You gonna show them? You gonna show? Hey, show
I showed
them
everyone another time because they were talking about how do you make it? Like G was like. G was like, how do you make the ammo one? I showed him how to do it.
Super tough.
Not that hard.
No, it cost me a lot.
So when they did was the Han Solo and Carbonite, you can make those ice cubes. I almost bought that fucker the other day. It's not the same thing as 760.
Look at this is.
I got both in China. Like they were super cheap, but it took like a month and a half for me to get them.
For to get there.
Yeah.
What kind of gun is that? What kind of handgun do you think it is? Molded after?
It's either Beretta, a CZ, or 1911. One of the two. Like one of the three.
I think it looks to me. It looks kind of like a SIG.
Yeah, like almost like a SIG 1911, right?
Yeah.
SIG 1911. But the beaver tail is beefy though. The beaver tail is beefy. I ain't gonna lie.
What are we talking about?
Secret Santa. Oh well, all right. Well,
you sent somebody in 1911. What?
No, I sent. All right. Well, because I'm Mr. Secret Santa, I sent a couple Santa gifts out to a couple random folk. Just random folk that like you know what I'm saying, like people close to me. And and they got this and. Oh man, Keeson got this.
Do I have my camera off? Hold on.
Hey Jay, how come I see Bigfoot back there? Never mind.
You forgot to say stand by.
Stand by.
Standing by.
I don't have to say stand by. Nobody's talking.
Choto
Marco.
Did you buy the extra mags for that, Chris, yet or no?
What?
I think Marco just passed out. Are you okay, Marco?
Fuck you, asshole.
It happens.
Shit happens. What do you want
Right. All in good. Come on, man.
Sometimes she'll keep
Ain't
you
no
late.
thing but a G-string, baby. Come on.
Hey.
Can you spot?
That's the wrong one.
Can you spot SEAL Team 6 in the back behind you?
No, because you'll never see him.
That's right.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
In fact, there should be 4 ninjas behind him.
Too bad ninjas are illegal in Arizona.
Yes, they are.
I think I'm gonna buy.
Ask gun websites. I guarantee you, gun websites will tell you that ninjas are illegal in Arizona. He had signs selling on his website that ninjas are illegal.
You just gotta be discreet about being a ninja. You're not a ninja if you're not discreet. So.
Well, I was gonna say it's already illegal.
Arizona, probably this,
right?
Arizona is the most free state, but they are anti-ninjas.
I think Vermont is the most free state, isn't it?
Hey, Chris. So I have a friend from my area who has a jobs with Hotel.com. And she's about to get a job in Phoenix and move there.
Okay.
She
So
wants to room with you.
No, I mean,
She's looking to get pregnant.
if
Or
you
no.
if you motorboat her, I will shoot you.
I don't even know. Jeez, that's an empty threat. Okay, that's a threat that that no need to be made. I don't.
She's a 5'11" blonde.
You better not motorboat her, Chris.
Hey, she's a
You better just
5'11".
kick that back door in then.
She's a 5'11". Hey, she's a 5'11" blonde. She's a 5'11" blonde triple D.
I am a gentleman.
Wait a minute.
Do not
You
motorboat
might
or
be-
thing ass.
Okay.
Remember, so once she hugs Chris's head right there.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, put it this: she's moving to Phoenix. So, if anything, I might tell her to contact you, and if she gives you my digital moniker, you know it's her. And because you know,
Where in
like,
Phoenix?
Marco,
Where in
you're one.
Phoenix?
I don't
You're
know where
one
in
good.
Phoenix.
You're one really good wingman, sending a girl over to Chris.
No, because as soon as I get her to get there, I want her to buy a gun.
Oh, nice.
And at that point, like she'll be put it this, like she's taking this job with a raise, so she'll be able to buy a gun.
Oh.
She'll be able to buy a gun.
Derringer 2-shot.
Wisconsin, no, not her.
I saw that right here.
At best, I'm thinking like a 5-shot revolver, and because she has no culture into shooting or no experience in shooting. Yeah, like even worse than that.
All right. Well, it's up to you. I mean, she may be like way up there in Phoenix, and I'm not gonna be able to get there.
I'm not sure how Phoenix is laid out, I know she's moving out in the next month and a half.
Just have her and Chris and G-Webs. They'll take.
Chris would probably like walk up and like motorboat her.
Hook her up.
Yeah. Okay. Look, never mind.
Hook her up with G-Webs.
Dog, hey, seriously. Hey,
I don't. I'm a fucking gentleman. All right.
Hey, dogs. If you weren't, you think I would hand a good friend of mine over to you like that? So me in Phoenix, and put this like she's about to move to Phoenix. Don't know nobody, and I want her to carry a gun as soon as possible. And she probably would. Put this. And the funny thing is, she is. Like from like your liberal standpoint, let's exclude everything else. From your liberal standpoint, you two have a lot in common. Yeah. But she's like,
and you feel.
hey,
It's up to you, bro. If you know, if you want to help her out, let them know.
Hey, dog,
Start singing
dog,
some,
if she's in
start singing
Phoenix,
some
hey,
You can't stop the chemistry if it happens.
hey,
Bro,
all
okay. Dude, you don't have to say anything anymore. Just, do what you
Well,
need to do. What else are you trying to
Hurry
say?
up.
Holy shit.
Hurry up
But
and send her over my way. That's what
well,
Chris is
look at this. All right, so she's supposed to be out there by the end of February. So, okay, but I don't know what part of Phoenix she is, and apparently Phoenix is like
It's
really
big.
stretched out. It's stretched out. I'm not gonna say
You don't have to say
fuck
stretched
you.
out 3 times. Holy shit.
Dog, look at this.
He's
I'm
slurring
big.
his words.
I'm big.
That's so stretched out. That's an echo, motherfucker.
DC is big.
Because I
Phoenix,
don't know what to hang over her if she's stretched out.
please. Like I think of like DC as a really big city. Like Phoenix to me is like it's like half. It's like less than half my size. You know what I'm saying?
Phoenix might have a smaller population, but the area is just sprawling. It's pretty terrible.
That's the thing. It's so like your house is like twice as wide, and you know what I'm saying. So like it's definitely not as dense. Definitely not as dense. So, but she's moving out there. She has no one. She has no one she knows, and she doesn't even put this like till this. She just figured this out this week. She got the job offer like 3 weeks ago, and she made the decision like 2 weeks ago. And so, like for this last month and a half, I'm been chilling a lot with her. If you had Instagram, you would fucking see her.
Let me go Instagram her.
I guarantee you, the next month and a half.
Instagram her right now. Put her on the side.
I can't even do it.
I'm gonna hunt her down.
Okay, Marco, one of the things that I noticed about you is that you're droning on. I got the point, dog.
No, but my point is that I want you to take her to go shoot, and I want you to shoot. I want her to get a gun because.
Lay it out for her. I mean, let her know. Then call me, and then we'll make whatever needs to be done.
But I mean, I'll put this. I just found this out like 2 days ago, and I haven't talked to you since. You're the most closest person I know who lives in Phoenix. I'm telling you about it. I'm sizing you with this big boob girl, and you're hating on me.
I'm not hating on you, bro.
Yeah.
I got your point.
I'm not
I got
saying
your
you're hating on the girl. You're hating on me. You're hating on
I'm
me.
not hating on you at all. Where are you getting this?
You're hating on me because I'm sizing with a big boob girl.
I don't even know where that came from. We're hating on you. I'm just telling you. I got your point. We're good to go.
All right. Well, this is a very dear friend of mine. Very dear.
And I got that. Is it just me, or do you this is like the other conversation we had the other night. I already got your point, but then you keep droning on about it as if we're not convinced and you're not convinced. Man, dog.
All right. Well, I'll send the big boob girl on the G-Web then.
What is your problem, bro? You know what? I don't even care.
Blonde, big boobs, you care.
I mean, it's like you're making me. What do you want me to like? Oh, really? Like, no.
That's who you should.
He's trying to send you a girlfriend that you're not allowed to touch, from what I'm getting.
Yeah. So you let her do all the touching.
Okay. You're sending a buddy here. Let's just say that a buddy, and you want me to help her out.
If she goes, put this. I mean, like, apparently.
Okay. If she wants,
in the last 2 weeks,
Time out. Okay. All right. So let's settle this. Okay. You got a buddy coming to Phoenix, coming to work here. You want me to help her out. Okay. All right. That's fine. You have my number. Give it to her. Let her. She calls if she calls me and wants some help. I'll take care of it. See if I can help her out.
Let me ask you.
Settled. Thank you.
How long does it take you to cross Phoenix?
To get to Phoenix for me is about an hour.
It takes forever to get through Phoenix.
Do you even have a concept of like rush hour? Do your time's different?
An hour and a half. That's why I don't live there.
Okay, so you're
Phoenix
trying.
traffic is pretty bad.
Hey, I don't think you know what traffic is.
Right. I live in a small town of less than 30,000.
Traffic for him is like driving 45 on a 60 behind a logging truck.
tell you
Behind
this,
a logging truck.
The problem is, like, when you live in a county, like, you live in, like, 30 towns that live with 30,000.
I don't know, but link this girl on the side chat.
But good guy, you got a Sicer with,
Some romance.
No.
Game.
No, you know what I think with Sicer? Like a sneaky Pete with Sicer. A sneaky Pete with Sicer as far as a holster. So think like small guns along those lines.
Oh, shit.
Or something that you can keep like in a purse. Like a purse holster. You know what I'm saying? And money's not an option to her by the time she gets out there. Because, like, that's some shit I would buy for her. Just because she's out there and she can carry that. She helped me a lot in my, my community college years. She was a UMD. She went straight from high school to the University of Maryland, and she's an English graduate. And, like, when I decided to go to college a lot later, I would send her papers to, like, proofread for me, and she would slice me. So I owe her a lot. That's why she's valuable to me.
All right.
Link her on the side.
Let her know. Give her.
I have no idea like where she's going in Phoenix. I mean, like.
Okay.
She got the job offer like 3 weeks ago, and she was
damn, how many times do you gotta repeat yourself?
Sorry, bro.
Link her on the side though.
Where's she? What part of Phoenix is she going to?
He doesn't know.
Ask him
He
anymore.
doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know, and he's gonna say he doesn't know for about 10
I don't know. I don't know where. Like, I don't know where.
And he's gonna say that again later on 10 more times. So, I ain't hating on you, bro. I'm just saying that's what you do. Already got it settled, man. Gotcha. Okay.
But I'm trying to set you up.
Well, what set me up for what?
A lot of dogs. A setup is a setup.
Okay, you gotta understand. That's very private matter to me. Doing shit like that. You gotta. I don't know.
It's an introduction. Relax.
Well, I know that, but you got if you gotta let her call me first. If she's gonna call me, great, fine. But I'm not gonna expect anything out of it. Shit.
Oh no.
You're sending them mixed messages.
I'm sorry, Marco. The thing I get, it's not you. It's not you. But the thing is, yeah, you do kind of drone on, and it kind of really bugs me. Okay.
My bad, homie.
So you gotta take a cue from me when I say got it, got it.
I try, cause my East Coast people get me.
I know. Well, East Coast people like the debate. Like the debate, even though they won the.
We gotta fight something, bro. You gotta find something to fight about.
You gotta find something to fight about. It's like.
Hey, so you shoot your 45 ACP at least once yet?
No,
No.
no.
Not once.
Not once.
Not even once.
I bought it on Wednesday. I couldn't go to the range. I didn't have enough rounds for it. So I just got my mold.
What's the Cabela's like return rate? So like if you buy it and shoot it that day at Cabela's, if you even shoot at Cabela's,
No, not my Cabela's does not have a range.
All right, so if you bought it, shot it like an hour later, and took it back to Cabela's and like this shit don't work. What do?
You know what? Rock Island Army has a warranty. So
Rock Island. So, what does Cabela have?
huh?
Can you take it back to Cabela's? Or you
I could
going
try.
to-
I could try, but they'll probably just tell me to take it to the manufacturer. I usually just go to the manufacturer for warranty. I just got my mold and my bullet sizer today, so I need to start making bullets, but I need to get some large pistol primers. Now we're quiet.
Yeah.
What else is up?
A lot of nothing.
I think I'm gonna buy that Glock 19.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Gen 4, Gen 3.
Gen 3.
Is that the one? Is that the one Huck was selling?
Yeah. I gotta talk to him about it, but like, I mean,
Hey, if you got the cash.
I got the money waiting. Hoping he'll get on before Tuesday, because I can just talk to him then before that.
Cool.
Then I gotta start buying all sorts. I don't have any 9 at all because I don't have any guns in 9mm, so I have to buy at least like 250, 500 rounds.
That's cheap. They're cheap.
Do you load 9mm?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reload 9mm.
Oh.
That's what I'm loading right now. 9mm is fast to reload. I already got everything set up, so I'm just crank out 10 rounds at a time. Probably got about 1,000 rounds already ready to go. So.
Nice.
The thing is, the powder they call this setting up the powder. That's the one that takes the most time. I got powder ready to go for 9mm, 30 special, and 45 here. So, gotta be careful setting up that powder. Son of a bitch. Brass don't fit.
Hey, Keeson.
Keeson, you there?
Must have fallen asleep or something.
Hey, Keeson.
Just taking a dump.
I gave that motherfucker 2 racks of ice cubes. I'm trying to see how them shits roll. See, I can't front. My Secret Santa just kept on giving. My shit came late, and it kept on giving. Secret Santa was a good shit this year. I really think Secret Santa worked out. And I hope we attract more people next year.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll do it next year. I actually didn't realize
Yeah,
it was going on.
that's a good program, man. It's a good program. You got it all set up perfectly there. Good organization, man.
You think we can get a biannual, maybe like a
Summer?
summer Santa, like a summer Santa?
Summer giveaway. How about that? I think so.
Or a summer Santa?
Yeah, you gotta structure it somehow.
You call a summer What's the first day of summer? The first day of summer is like June something. First day of summer is like June 16th or June 21st. I want to say.
I don't know. It's hot in May. Also, already feels like summer here in May.
But that's by June, so if we say actual summer month of June, yeah. I think we could do that. Do a
Set it
summer
up.
Santa?
Set it up.
Summer Santa? I got at least one more month where I have to start thinking about it. And then I got 2 months where I have it set up. Because it worked out well this year, I think. I think it worked out well. There's one small more issue that I'm thinking about, and another one, and at that, all right. So I don't know if you guys heard, but the Bama that I gave a lot of the money clips out to, that Bama reached out to me, and I told him that my girl needs some stockings. I told him. And after that, I didn't care. After that, I really didn't care. After my girl got her own stockings, I really didn't care. And I would probably give most of the shit out. I probably will. If there's like 2 out of 3, so one goes to her, one I'll keep, the other one I'll give out. I don't know where I'll give it out at, either Instagram or here or YouTube, but I'll give it out. I'll give it out somewhere. I'm definitely giving out at least one. I have no idea what he's sending me, how much shit he's sending me, but I ordered 13 different products from him, so let's see what he gives me.
Chris, Fistful of Polymer wants to know what powder you're using.
What?
Fistful of Polymer wants to know what powder you're using.
CSB 1 for commercial number 1.
And that's 9mm load?
Huh?
That's your 9mm load?
Yeah, that's my 9mm. I use Bullseye too, but seldomly now, because I got plenty of commercial number 1. I use commercial number 1 30 special, and on 45.
Do you keep the powder measurements the same, or do you?
Yeah, actually, I can load decent for 30 special. 5 grains is the minimum. 5 grains for the 9mm is medium, medium power, and also for 45 is actually my minimum on 45. So they work well. They get pretty good velocities. They get like 900 feet per second, 38 special, 1,000 feet per second on the 9mm, and I'm still gotta figure out how it is on the 45. I just want to see if it cycles first. And yeah, I gotta get a new chronograph since my neighbor's chronograph crapped out on me. Won't take a reading anymore.
What's a chronograph going for?
$100, 80 to 150.
Okay.
I want the cool one with a printer. Yeah, they're cheap.
Yeah. No, I mean that's kind of expensive for chronograph. Well, I mean like for bullet speed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But just.
Damn it. Reject this shit. I got some bad casings.
Hey Moon, you find a GSSF match up by your place?
Nah.